How's everyone doing?
Okay, considering there's a global pandemic.
Yeah, it's
I gotta say this pandemic's very it's not changed my life all that much. Still working, and uh, it's just the same old every day.
yeah, my life hasn't changed either. As I work from home, so and I barely go out. Well, I used to go out to bars and stuff, but not that much anymore. So it really doesn't bother me.
I haven't been at work for 3 weeks, so I'm a bit over it now.
Pretty fair. I mean, I know a few people who have been laid off and they've just started to go completely insane. They have nothing to do.
Oh, my bird's starting to act up. Let me put him away.
Just gonna disconnect and reconnect because I'm having some connection issues here.
I'm gonna eat right now. So I'll be here. I'll be listening, but don't call on me. Unless you want to hear a man talk with his mouth full.
Well, all right, gonna be interesting. Cause yeah, that's where we last started off. We started off with you guys were on a long journey for Giovanni to get laid, which didn't turn out the way he wanted. On some background music. After that, you guys found the ladies that Giovanni was chasing after. They turned out to be druids, some very powerful druids, to be fair. But the main arch druid wasn't too happy with Giovanni's, let's just say, personality. And it turned out into a pretty big fight where she felt like she needed to teach him a lesson, and ended up putting him down, but then saved him at the end and sent you guys on a journey to rid the forest of some little creature that came down from the mountains after the dragon forced them into the woods, which she wasn't too happy about because it kept ruining her home in a sense. You guys went off to find the creature, which actually turned out to be a Chord named Thimble, who was looking for precious metals in the rocks in the forest. You guys kind of went crazy and beat him up because he wouldn't leave. And after you guys beat him up, then you were able to convince him to leave for his own safety, where then he helped you guys find Dragon Barrow. Also, Costa kind of tried to trick him into promising to stay with you guys. And he said he promised 3 times, just like Costa asked. So we don't know if that ties him into his promise or not, but guess you'll find out. Venturing inside Dragon Barrow. Well, actually, there's a funny thing that happened before that with the centaur, right? You guys ran into a centaur who came up to you to ask for help, but of course,
We had a lot of questions.
yeah, guys started asking him questions about his anatomy, so he ended up walking away. After that, you guys ventured into Dragon Barrow, where the first thing you saw were some will-o-wisps that just kind of floated away. On your way down one of the tunnels, Costa fell into a pit, and that's kind of where we left off. He fell into the pit, and then you noticed a will-o-wisp on the other side started becoming like agitated or aggressive in a sense and flying over, and that's when we rolled initiative. That brings us Dragon Barrow. Oh, that will-o-wisp got a 23 on its initiative. Is that right? Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, so you guys Giovanni or Costa, you kind of fell into this pit, You have Rendar behind you, and in front of you, this will-o-wisp starts to come at you aggressively.
Can I see the will-o-wisp being down in the pit?
You cannot, because that pit, I believe, was 10 feet, which would be way over your head.
Mm-hmm.
It is 10 feet deep and 5 feet wide, and you were impaled by, I forget how many swords, but it was like 4 or something like that. Oh yeah, you didn't take the damage.
Didn't we level up? I think that's why it looks like it's gone.
Your damage was... Did I roll it? Okay, so you fell. You got 4 damage for bludgeoning. And then you got 2 swords, which ended up being 11 piercing damage. So 15 total. You got that?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, so the will-o-wisp comes at you. Are there any questions, by the way, before we start, by anyone?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So the will-o-wisp flies down and like kind of comes over you, Giovanni. Or not, why do I keep saying Giovanni? Costa. And it tries to shock you. So it actually comes down into the hole with you. It's like above your head.
With electricity or with colourful language?
Definitely with electricity. Like the thing just starts to glow and you just hear zzz, and it like kind of shocks you. For a net and critical hit.
Of course it.
Of course. For 14 lightning damage.
Okay.
It's your turn, Costa.
Okay. Is it any closer to me, or is it still?
It's technically, yeah, it's 5. It's right above your head because it has to be within 5 feet to attack.
Okay, I'm going to hit it with my axe.
All right, you swing up with your axe, but you do not land a blow.
Okay. I'll try.
That one hits.
That's going to be my go.
Okay.
I will move up and strike at the with choice with the rapier.
You quickly stand over the hole, swing your rapier, and do not land a blow.
15 hit.
That one also does not hit, unfortunately. The thing's just like hovering out of the way.
And I will bonus action disengage and move forward.
Okay.
Feel more comfortable over here.
Mr. Giovanni. We know. You can just move your token. I know you're eating, so. There you go. Giovanni moves in, staring at the will-o-wisp. Hello? Okay, here we go. Shoot your firebolt, but it misses the will-o-wisp. these things look like. I'm sure you already know. Okay. The inspired Rendar, what is he going to do? Oh, nice. Swings his great axe, landing
Sorry,
in
just
blood.
add. This is supposed to be. That was supposed to be the +1. I forgot to click that. Just add
Okay.
1 to this,
Yep.
and if
Gotcha.
there are any resistances.
Okay.
17.
Nice. He swings his great axe, and it just slams into this little will-o-wisp, and it just like explodes into little fragments of light, and it fades to nothing. And that takes
Don't
you
just
out.
stand there, boy. Get me out.
Oh, that was Rendar.
All right, yeah, so he helps Costa out.
Okay. So we carry out. I think we're heading this way, weren't we?
We're heading west.
Yeah.
Yeah, with this pit in front of you, you could easily, it's only 5 feet, so there would be no problem for people jumping it, I believe, right? You guys just can do 5 feet. Does everyone know how far they could jump?
It's like your strength score, I think, is your jump distance.
Yeah, you could jump a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet immediately before the jump.
So I can clear 5.
Yeah, definitely.
Is
Barely,
that-
but yes.
is that a sarcophagus in front of me?
Yes, when you walk into this room, you see 4 sarcophagi in alcoves in the northwest and northeast and then southwest and southeast corners of this room.
Okay. Can I have a look at this one?
When you look at this sarcophagi up close, you see that it is solid blocks of granite, and it is sealed with a heavy granite lid.
Okay. I'll ask Rendar for us.
All right, Rendar, if you try to open it, give me a athletics check.
Can I help?
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah, you slide. He just pushes that top right over, revealing inside. This one. This one is just filled with some bones and some really tattered. What's it called? Studded leather armor. It looks you can't use it. It's been there for hundreds of years, just rotting away.
Okay. Yeah, drop the lid down. Oh well, keep going.
I'm amazed Costa was standing next to that sarcophagus, considering the deadly gas that came out of the last 2 we opened.
I think his greed overrules any sense and logic.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did go into the other room with the gas-filled ones. All right. Yeah, so you have 3 other sarcophagi. Which one are you going to go at after?
I can't see any other ones because I can't see in the dark. So everywhere is just black.
Oh. Giovanni had the light source, I believe. Yeah.
I'm here.
Huh. Not giving off light. They updated their dynamic lighting, so if you guys have any issues, let me know.
I can see like each of the squares around me, my zone of effect, but I see the way we've come, but I just can't see. I can't see beyond here. Yeah, there you go.
All right. I mean, you could always hold a torch as well. Instead of...
Why would I hold a torch when I've got render?
So yeah, in front of you, these are just columns holding up the ceiling, like big, thick columns. This whole place is the tunnels in all the rooms are just like it's just they just dug into the earth. It's all made of packed earth. The floors too.
Okay. I'll go and investigate the top and bottom.
The south. Right. It's the same thing. It's a huge granite sarcophagi, and it's sealed shut.
Okay. Come on, boy, over here. Let's get this one open.
Just a quick thing. This is where Adam put his character as Path of the Ancestral Guardian, but he took Path of the Zealot, which made me very confused for a second.
It would be confusing.
Yeah. So yeah, if he's gonna try to open it, I need another athletics check. If he goes over there. All right, so he opens the southwestern one. Yeah, when you open that one, this one you see some old bones, and they're just in these tattered cleric-like clothes, robes and stuff. Besides that, you don't see anything in there.
No, this is bullshit. Come on, keep going.
We're not being successful grave robbers.
No. I thought this would be lucrative. Go on then. Get that one up there, boy. Top of the room.
So he's gonna do that one.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he just slides that one off as well, so easily. In this one, you see what appears to be another skeleton, but he's in more like flamboyant kind of clothes that are also completely just ruined with time. But you also see a lute next to him.
A loot. I'll pick it up and hand it to Giovanni. There you go, Gio. Don't say I don't do anything for you.
A lute? Well, it's not my instrument of choice, but it will do.
All right. Don't be such a prick about it.
I'm just saying. I'll try to play it. I'll give it a couple of chords, rip a couple of chords.
All right.
I'll give it a wash first, mate. It's been next to a corpse for the best.
What are you thinking of when you play this instrument?
It's going to be buxom naked druids, isn't it?
Honestly, absolutely nothing. Giovanni's not thinking about anything particular at the moment. He's kind of got the wind up monkey with the cymbals in his brain right now.
Right. So yeah, when you start playing this, this illusionary effect in front of you just forms of a monkey with the things going in front of you. Then it kind of disperses when you're done playing.
What the shit was that?
Oh, good. I thought I was the only one who saw that.
How quaint!
What you found was a lute of illusion.
Now, I'd strongly recommend you don't play that on your own, otherwise you'll get dehydrated, boy.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll go and do the bottom one.
Okay.
Don't worry, you two, we've got this.
All right, so I'll just need another athletics check from Rendar if he's helping. Yeah, so he pushes this one again as if it's no problem, just slides it right off. In this one, you see another set of old bones. These ones are in like these robes with this nice gold trim on them. The robes have degraded with time, but you can tell they once looked really nice. Also, around the neck of the skeleton, you see this gold necklace with these red jewels hanging down from it. They look like red pearls.
Okay. I'll take it up and kind of hold it up to some of the torchlight to have a look at it. What do you
Okay.
make of this, Geo?
It's a necklace
Well, yeah,
made
I
of
know that.
gold.
Can you determine if it has got any magical properties or some such? Well, my head's not going to explode if I slip it around my neck, is it?
Well, that would definitely be a sight to see.
Well,
I'll take a look.
All right, give me an Arcana check. Yeah, you've never seen one of these before. It's a nice
I'll
looking
hand
necklace.
it to Rendar. Try this on for size, boy. I'll give it to him and take a step back.
Does he put it on? I guess we're role playing
Probably.
Rendar, so yeah, he puts it on.
Probably would.
Yeah, he puts it on, and the necklace just dangles around his neck. There's the 5 red jewels on it, dangling down, but nothing happened.
Think of something, boy. Oh, no, nothing. No.
Yeah, nothing happens when he does.
Is that his thinking face?
I think it must be.
He's
All right,
just-
stop thinking. Stop thinking.
It's disturbing.
Yeah.
He looks like he's in pain.
Is there any idea of a monetary wealth or worth of that?
Give me a... what would it be? Investigation?
I'm gonna
Okay.
heal Costa for 7.
Thanks.
I mean, it looks like it could be really expensive. Definitely.
Okay.
Just the craftsmanship of it and the jewels themselves seem like some kind of red pearl-like jewels you've never seen before.
Should just put it in party loot.
Is that the necklace?
Yeah.
I'll get it. Proceed. Did we
Okay.
ascertain how much it was worth?
You don't know. It looks like it could be worth a lot of money, though.
Okay.
Put invaluable next to it.
So does the instrument of illusions have to be a lute?
For the sake of
Giovanni.
this, no. We could. What would Giovanni rather have?
Well, he'd have a violin. That's what he plays. And don't even say a violin's the same as a lute, which is essentially just an old guitar.
I wasn't even gonna say that.
Right? I'm not. You know, I'm,
I'm not a musical expert, but yeah, you could make it that. That's fine. I wouldn't mind. It doesn't change anything around.
All right then. That's dope.
Yeah.
Magic violin.
Just snap the neck of it. And...
All right. So yeah. So what are you guys going to do during this?
Next room. Next room.
Okay.
Yeah, as you walk through this place, it's just really damp earth, and the air just feels really stagnant and stale.
Humid air.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awful for my hair. I'm gonna comb out my split ends.
Who's going first?
You know who's going first.
Go on, then. Go on with it, boy. Keep going.
Yes, yeah, there you go. You all jump over that the pit. Guess I can put it.
I declare we go south. Everyone agreed?
I concur.
Zariel, are you coming? I need Zarion. Zaleron. I always since you had Zalaria before, I just can never say Zaleron now. Zaleron.
Sorry, I'm just having terrible connection issues. I just got unresponsive from Roll20. So just move me along with the group.
Freaking Roll20, man.
As soon as I
Always
can reload.
messing shit up.
Yeah. They don't really do testing, and it doesn't seem like they do anyway.
I'm not sure it's Roll20's fault. I seem to be having a terrible connection to Discord at the moment as well. I think it's my internet.
Yeah, the internet has been slowed down.
Peak hours, I guess.
So in front of you, you see another tunnel that heads south, and then the one to the east, which you've been down. Stop right there. So yeah, when Rendar steps over here in this square, the same thing happens, where the bottom just gives in and he falls through a trap.
Do a deck save to try to hold on. Regain his footing.
There is no save. It's an automatic fall right in. Yeah.
Right.
Because I mean, there is no save in the game, but didn't we do one for Costa? Because I wasn't sure. I don't remember.
Yeah, just usually traps in
they do.
In general would always ask you ask your players to make this save or whatever.
This just says that anyone who steps onto it falls into it and takes the damage. That's exactly what it said. Any creature that steps onto a pit falls into it, taking, and then it does the damage. Yeah, so he just steps on it and falls through, and he takes 4 bludgeoning damage and 3 piercing damage. He only hits 1 sword on the way down.
Rendar doesn't fall. He doesn't He just falls as he were standing. Just hits
Right
the
into
floor.
his foot. That would suck.
And he'll climb back out. I mean, I don't think he needs to check for this. I mean, he can his fingers are probably strong enough to dig holes into the stone
Oh
itself.
yeah, I would admit, yeah, he can climb himself out.
I was gonna
Sure.
say, I think he's strong enough. He could just straight jump out of the hole.
As you
10
come,
feet. I think
yeah,
he definitely has that vertical leap.
yeah, you could definitely jump up and grab it. So when you come into this room, you see this huge pile of bones right here. It's just massive, and as you also see to the east, kind of carves back into the earth, and then you see this that narrow tunnel that you've seen in the other room, where it's like a 2-foot wide tunnel that goes into the wall in north over here.
Bless you.
Which is enough room to fit, but it would be really, really tight. And as he stands there, these bones over here just start to rattle, and they start to kind of move on their own and start putting themselves together. It almost seems like a puzzle coming back together. What does he do?
Renar's probably going to hit it or run back, but we probably don't see what's really well, we can hear it, definitely. I mean,
Yeah,
bones rattling up. It's pretty loud.
Yeah. It hasn't completely formed, so that's what I'm giving him. Are you guys one round to react? Or
Well, all right. I shall move over. Rendar, come back. I'll leap back. Ready his axe in case it comes chasing after us.
right, yeah, these bones is and they start putting themselves together and knit themselves into the form of a horse. And it's just it doesn't do anything out of the ordinary. It just forms into a horse, and it's just standing there, and it's kind of walking around in the same spot, doing what horses do.
Rendar, touch the horse.
Rendar goes up and he puts his hand up to touch the horse, and he pets it on its skeletal head, and it just kind of bows its head and poof, makes a noise, and it kind of walks even closer to him, its head kind of places it close to his.
Wonderful. Rendar has a steed now.
Anything else?
No, fortunately, Rendar will not be able to ride it out of here.
I mean, he could try and lead it out of here.
Could, but I say just end it. Put it out of its misery. I guarantee you, riding a horse that's alive is already uncomfortable as it is.
Wait, he found a horse that isn't alive?
Yes,
That would
it's
be quite...
made of bone.
I mean, it would definitely strike terror into the hearts of most people seeing a big-ass orc riding a skeletal horse through town.
It already strikes fear into my crotch. I don't want to. I am not going to be the one to ride it. Shari, would you like to?
I just don't think it sets the right impression, really. It really does.
I mean,
Well,
it
all
depends
right.
on the impression you're trying to strike.
Well,
You
if
want
it-
to appear like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, then that's a great start.
Oh yeah, I hadn't really thought of that.
I feel like Rendar would like it. I feel like it would work for him.
Okay,
You
so
can keep
Rendar
it,
turns
but-
around. Is there a lead on it, or is it just literally bare bones?
You can actually, when the bones all came up, there was a saddle on the ground, but it's completely worn out and almost ruined, but it's still functional, I suppose, in some way.
You can keep it, but you've got to feed it and you've got to clean up after it.
Renar's petting the front or the skull along the snout. I want to keep it.
Well, I'm not one to argue with the big barbarian.
He looks to Costa for approval, like a child to a parent.
You're you're cleaning up after it, and you're paying for it.
Okay.
All right. Well, stop messing around with it. Keep going.
I think Giovanni can see into the room now. There's nothing else here. Just the horse. Lord knows why.
I think the only way left to go is north.
Come, leave it, Randall. We'll pick it up on the way out.
Heading back north, you come up to that roundabout again. I don't know why when I said roundabout, in my head I heard it in Chris's voice. Because you always say bout. Roundabout.
The round.
All right, let's not antagonize the Canadians.
I'm not. I just
The roundabout.
yeah. Every time I hear the word like bout or boots,
Don't make me come down there and deal with your whitehead.
I think of it. I don't know why. I like it. Yeah. So north of you, you see that this tunnel goes about 10 feet, and then it kind of bears left and then goes back north.
Yes, but I would feel a lot more comfortable with Rendar taking.
That's so weird. Because when you look, Giovanni, when you're looking right now on the map, you could see the whole thing, can't you?
I can see sections of it.
I can see a large portion.
Yeah, I've seen everywhere that I've been.
Okay, so that part is working. Interesting.
Yeah, so
Because
I didn't go in it, so I can only see my line of sight from right in there,
yeah,
and it stayed that way.
yeah, that's how it should be doing it now, and it shouldn't
Yeah.
slow down everyone's computers because they updated it.
It's still kind of doing that. Cause,
Oh, it is.
I mean, not like we're paying them. Not like we're paying them to do this kind of shit, anyways. Yeah, it's what.
Oh well, I haven't paid account. What do you mean?
No, I'm saying it's still pretty.
Laggy.
There's still stability issues, and I have a pretty good computer too. And I'm using Chrome because it doesn't work on my Firefox anymore.
Yeah, seems to work fine. Find out.
I was going to say that earlier. Actually, I've had to do mine through Chrome because it wasn't working.
It stopped working. Well, probably not today, but since the last game, because I've been running it on Firefox this whole time, including Kirsty's games. But not, and I'm using a really old version because I hate the new UI. So yeah, I've been using the old one, and now today I just booted up. I can't load into the game, or rather, I see the panel, the cursor, the paintbrush, and the dice, and all I see is the black screen. It says loading and the logo.
That's what I got as well.
Are you on the newest Firefox, Greg?
I don't know if it was Firefox. It was whatever Kirsty told me to put on. But I just switched over to Chrome and it started.
It was probably Firefox then.
Yeah,
That's probably Firefox. Yeah, man, Roll20. It's not like they're getting paid to fix this shit, but
wasn't
nobody's
there an
complaining.
wasn't there an issue with Chrome, and that was why we used Firefox anyway.
I
I've always
don't think
used
so.
Chrome.
I've been personally using Firefox this whole time. Mainly
You
because
know what they say, testing's for chumps.
right. All right. Anyways, we can still play the game. It's still playable.
That
I
being
will-
said, somebody's probably gonna have to move my token because move
Okay.
anywhere.
Yeah.
I will heal Rendar for 8. Because he deserves a heal right now. Alright, we're moving up to the east side.
Right. And north, he sees one of those will-o-wisps. It's kind of floating right in front of him, and then it kind of moves down into the back and then vanishes.
We're gonna keep up. Come on, everybody. In for a penny, in for a pound, as I always say.
Rendar, not learning his lesson from before, steps onto another pit trap and just falls in 10 feet, hitting 2 of the swords, taking 1 bludgeoning and 5 piercing damage for a total of 6.
Just gonna climb back out. Thankfully, our party has a meat shield.
When you come into this room,
Sorry, let me heal Rendar again with a 2nd level healing word because he is almost halved.
all right, yeah.
Go
So when you come into this room, you see 2 sarcophagi alcoves in the west and east sides of this room. In the middle, there's this massive column that holds the ceiling up, and in the back, there's this huge, bigger alcove, and inside of it, you just see a mess of massive bones, and you also see a big skeletal dragon head placed on the ground. And inside the dragon head there's a sword, I believe. Yes, there's a long sword atop it.
Oh,
Gee, way to give us something that none of us use.
well, if it's worth having, I'm willing to swap my whole weapon proficiency.
Well, you're a fighter, Greg. You have proficiency in everything.
Yeah, well, I meant in character rather than.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's the same concept. You swing it, the thing
Yeah.
in front of you dies. Usually. Go, go, go. Renda, open the sarcophagi. However, be careful. In fact, I have an idea. Tie the rope around the outer lid, the top lid, around the rim of it. Pull it tightly, and then we shall open it. From a distance. Clever, no?
Oh yeah. Go on then, boy. Get your knot sword.
All right. So he's gonna start doing that. As you start wrapping a rope around the lid to pull it, suddenly,
It's gonna be right there.
yeah, he just he just feels this like, and this huge electrical shock just comes through his body. Same thing happens to Zeleron. And as they get shocked, these 2 white balls of light roll initiative.
Did I just read this motherfucker got 9 initiative? Got the 29 initiative.
They have a +9 to their initiative. But that seems, let me see something. 17 plus
Okay, that seems
9. Yeah, and the other one got a nat 20. That's crazy. These things are fast.
They're either alert or they have like 30 decks.
Definitely deck. Yeah, they have a 28 dex. But he's in. So
Yeah,
they
seems
already
good.
went, since it was a surprise round. So we'll you. This one's for Zalaron. Assuming that's a miss.
It is miss. Yes.
And the other one's for Rendar. And surprise round is at advantage, so that would be a hit.
Okay.
Taking 9 lightning damage.
Thankfully, I healed them.
So that was a surprise round, right?
Yep.
So this one shocks Zalaron again. It misses. The other one goes after Rendar. 17 is a hit.
It's he sees nothing.
I know. For 6 lightning damage.
So is Shauna playing a heavily armored character, or are we gonna have to?
No,
We're going through
I'm
the
pretty sure
motions
if you
again.
went super squishy.
Giovanni.
All right. Well, this one's attacking Rendar, and I don't like that. So I will. I cast a firebolt at it.
Okay.
I mean, why not? And a miss.
Dodges out of the
God
way.
damn it. I will inspire. Let's go. Sorry. Zalaron. And my inspiration is going to be me pulling out the new magical violin of illusions and conjuring an image of Costa doing a Cossack, a Russian Cossack dance.
I am inspired.
Okay.
Is that what I look like?
Yes, you look marvelous. Beautiful.
I haven't been able to bend my knees like that for decades.
All right.
And that's my turn.
I can't see them, so
Oh.
yeah, I can. It's bottom. I'm gonna go to here and hit it with my axe.
14 is a miss. It just slides out of the way.
Okay, and again.
That's a hit. Nice. You do some pretty
Fuck your.
pretty good
Sorry, I was
damage
like-
to it. Huh?
Their natural armor is like what, 18? I think
19?
19.
Yeah.
No.
Jeez.
Okay, that's my go.
Sailor on.
2 attacks with the rapier.
That's a miss.
Also a miss.
Just
And I disengage.
okay.
Get there.
All right, got to hit a 19. Let's go. Oh, dude, you had inspiration.
Oh, yeah. I guess I would. I mean, can I use the inspiration for the 18 first attack?
Yeah, go for it.
Is it a D8 now?
I mean, doesn't matter. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yes.
Nice.
Yeah, you hit.
And there's nobody within melee distance, so I don't get sneak attack. There.
All right. Damage applied.
All right, Rendar. Yeah, Rendar will rage because he has enraged today. So why the hell not? Uno dos. Oh shit! I disregard that Divine Fury for the second hit, so I'll calculate everything for you.
Thanks.
16 plus 29 total.
That's with the magic weapon. So yeah, he just obliterates this thing. explodes into a little flash of light, and that's it.
All right, Rendar. I, would he know where the other one is?
He
Will
would.
any
I
of us
think he
know?
would have heard Zalaron fighting it.
All right. Well, he's gonna come over here and defend his group, his posse.
Okay. Right. So Lewis hovers over to him and shocks at him. Misses.
Finally misses.
It is not stupid, though. It is going to try to fly away, taking an opportunity attack.
I mean, come on.
Let's see if it made it.
I mean, come on. That's 26.
No. It tried to get away, and he just swings behind it, and it just explodes into nothing.
I mean, come on. Is that it?
Yep.
That's over.
Combat's over.
Splendid, Renda. I'm gonna do a level 3 healing word.
Okay.
What shit rolls? All right, so we're gonna pull open the lid for Sherry. One moment. We have to look what's inside the sarcophagi first.
Yeah, go on then.
Renda, pull. When I stand behind you.
Yeah, he pulls open that sarcophagi. Give me an athletics check.
Well, he's still raging at this very second, so he gets advantage. But
Yeah.
it'll wear off after this.
He pulls and it just slides right off. Inside, you see these moldy bones and this rusted armor of and a skeleton in the armor.
Oh well, let's go check the other one. Same again.
Well, rust. I'm gonna poke at it with my rapier, with my prop rapier.
The armor?
Is it still solid? Is it still solid?
The armor?
Yeah.
I mean, it's completely rusted. So when you poke at it, like a piece of it like chips off. But besides that, nothing happens. You could see like whoever this person was looked like they were some kind of royalty. Just by the way the armor looks, even though it's rusted, it looks like it used to be really expensive.
I was just checking if it might have been salvageable.
Oh no, it's completely ruined.
All right, everybody on this side. Renda, pull.
Right, you go to the other side and do the same thing, tie it up and put it off. Slides right off with no problem. In that one, you see some old moldy bones. They're wearing more like what a squire would wear, but they're completely also just ruined and shredded. You don't see anything really of value in there.
Okay, I'm going to go straight over to the sword in the dragon skull.
Okay, it's like up here.
I'll rail from the back. Be careful.
Yeah. I'll just pull it straight out.
All right, you pull it straight out. Suddenly, as you pull that sword out, you feel this chill just kind of come next to you, and you just feel something just slam you. And it doesn't
Fucking misses.
Yeah, you feel it, but it like doesn't really push you. Then it pushes again, and this time it really does slam against you for 10 bludgeoning damage. Roll initiative.
Were you really that? You were not that low.
Yeah,
Right.
it was.
Yeah,
I thought I healed you.
You kept feeling
Yeah, no,
Rendar.
I'm not. Hang on. I've got 20.
Oh, it says you have 2.
Yeah, I was pressing my 0 button and it wasn't doing anything. So I was just having to do it on the little.
So
Rolling initiative.
right, yeah, Giovanni, you see Costa all of a sudden just get like slammed by something.
Does it push me back at all, or does it just?
It
knock
just
me?
hits you.
Okay.
Well, first things first, I'm going to inspire Costa.
Do I have the sword?
It's in your hand.
Yeah.
I'm going to inspire Costa with an image of him, of his regular old face and hat, but from the neck down, he's got the body of Adonis, half naked, sweating, dripping down the left nipple,
Okay.
8-pack abs,
That's
box
a
of,
little off-putting.
boxer briefs that are probably a little too tight, but he likes them anyways. And I will cast. I also apologize in the back. Sorry. Because I will cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
And it can fill up this entire area.
Okay.
So deck save for whatever creature that attacked Costa and Costa himself. DC 15.
So I need to do deck. I need to do deck save.
Yeah, to avoid it.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. You're not gonna pass, regardless.
Dexterity
Aren't
save.
fighters proficient in dexterity saves?
He got a 17.
Well, he
Well-
passes.
So yeah, it comes down. Costa lights up. Nothing
isn't
else. What do you say, Costa? What did you say?
I said, this isn't helping. Whose side are you on? If you want the sword, just say.
I already said sorry.
Suddenly, Costa, you feel again that these slams come against you. This time with advantage. 19,
Yeah.
right? Because Fairy Fire gives advantage to the people lit up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 14 bludgeoning. And then you feel another slam across your face. 8 for 25.
Yeah.
10 bludgeoning.
Yeah. I'm down.
Then lives. Okay. Costa. Poor Costa. You just see this Costa just get slammed up against 2 things and then he just drops. That's saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you next round.
Oh. Here endeth my go.
Relax. My turn coming up. Relax. I got you.
Now you said the walls were like packed earth.
Yes.
And I'm gonna use my action to just grab a handful of dirt off the wall, and I'm gonna chuck it in like a cone in front of me to try and see if I can see anything invisible.
Okay. Attack roll?
Sure.
Yeah, you
Probably a
nothing.
disadvantage since you technically can't see.
Yeah, I'm just throwing dirt in front of me to see if it bounces off anything.
Yeah, you throw dirt and it just goes through the air and it lands on Costa. It just settles, but you don't see anything else.
Yeah.
You're already trying to bury him.
I was gonna say it's a slow process, but we'll get there, boys. Yeah, that's all I can really do. I don't see anything, and I'm not gonna start swinging a sword willy nilly.
Wait, Rendar.
I'm just gonna move up. And may I relay an order to Rendar? May I?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say, Rendar, stop right there for one moment. Hold your action before when I do it again. Actually, no, I have to save Costa. Wait, no, Costa can wait. No, I have to save Costa. Rendar's gonna he's gonna step into the room. He's gonna rage. And let's see. He's gonna swing wildly.
Okay.
Anything work?
I don't see any attack.
Well, the thing is, Rendar doesn't know if the thing is there or not. So
Yeah, I know. You attack with that disadvantage, and if you hit it, then you know where it is. He
so
swings
22 and a 13.
Yeah, he swings, and he doesn't. His blade, it doesn't come in contact with anything, or his great axe.
All right, he's gonna stay right there.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's not. Rendar, come back for a moment. Go listen to me. I'm gonna heal Costa.
Okay.
I was gonna fairy fire again, but I'm afraid Greg might accidentally roll a 1, and then he's dead now. So, Greg, you're getting a level 3 healing word.
Okay. Thanks.
That's almost max. Sweet. And I'm gonna fire my firebolt just in that direction. See if I hit anything.
Okay. As you go to shoot your firebolt, suddenly you get this chill on your right side, and you quickly turn and shoot the firebolt there, and it lands a blow right next to you. Roll me the fire damage.
Cool.
Because if you hit them and you're doing a ranged attack, then that's how I rule it. Like, you've heard them where they are. 8 fire damage.
Felt their presence.
Yep.
8. I'm gonna yell out, "He's by me! He's by me!" I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay. So suddenly you just feel these 2 massive slams on you. Or attempts, anyway. 15?
Can't see him, so I can't. Yeah, no, that's gonna hit. DC's 13.
Okay.
I wish I could see him.
10 bludgeoning damage. Then it slams again for 22. For 9 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, whatever this thing is, it's invisible. You don't know what it is. And it's 2. All right, Costa.
I'm going to take a greater healing potion. Do you know how many dice that is?
2d4 plus 2, I believe.
No, greater is a 40.
Greater?
Oh, greater.
It's 44 plus
4d4.
4.
Yeah.
Plus
yep,
4.
Yep. 4d4 plus. I should just make a macro for that.
Okay, thank you.
And remember, I like to do potions as bonus actions, so you still have it.
Okay, I'll hold my other action then.
Okay.
I might go back to back with Render. And ready my action. So, like, if either of us get attacked, we'll kind of have a inkling as to where it is between us. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
Mm-hmm. Zalaron.
Okay, well, I heard Giovanni say that it was near him, so I will head down here and attempt to attack the spot in between us with my rapier.
Okay.
Hopefully I can roll better than garbage. Wow.
Nope.
Second attack.
Probably moved anyways.
Yeah, you swing your rapier with the second attack and it comes in contact with nothing.
Yep, that's pretty much what I expected. I would just say, I don't like this. We should leave.
Oh,
We must create a choke point.
yeah. But bunch up, get in a circle, back to backs.
Yeah, back to back. Yeah, I think Renda will stay here.
Okay.
Ready in action to a hit. Or whatever.
Okay.
Give me some way. Danger set. No, that's not that. Yeah, that's it. All right, I'm gonna move up here. And I'm gonna ready a fire bolt.
Okay. What would be the trigger?
When I feel the first punch hit my jaw,
Okay.
or hits, when I see one of my allies or myself get punched in the face.
All right.
I will toss myself a first level healing word though. My bonus.
Nice.
And that's it.
Hey. So, Zalaron, suddenly you start to feel something cold in front of you, and a attack comes, triggering Giovanni's attack.
So he's like right around.
Yeah, you would
not to
assume
me-
it's.
technically not to metagame, but
I mean,
from
you
that
would
direction.
see. Yeah, you would see Zalaron like kind of stumble or something, but your attack is still at disadvantage since he's invisible.
Of course.
Yep, that misses. Zalaron, you take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Good lord.
Then it attacks again for an 18.
That hits.
For another, well, for 13 bludgeoning damage.
Second wind.
27 damage. Okay.
All right. Costa.
What are we doing? We're staying because we're not doing very well against this. Or are we trying to get out?
We should probably create a choke point down here. That would be best.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything else left in the room but where I picked the sword up?
you don't have time
it
to
just-
search. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'd be able to see, wouldn't I?
But I mean, from what you see right away, you don't see anything else. But it's not like you can search through everything or the bones, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Well, I know I pulled the sword out of a skull.
Mhm.
I just didn't know if that it was. You said there was a pile of bones. Is it just bones in the skull, or
Yeah,
that's all I
it's a
can see?
massive pile of bones, so it's not like a small little pile. It's all the it's like a whole dragon just sitting, like all their bones piled up in a huge pile.
Okay. I guess I'll move down to here and hold my action.
Okay. Oh,
Is this
sorry.
what you meant?
Sorry, when you moved from that spot, you
Yeah.
feel a slam against your back because he moved
Okay.
right next to you. So he
Okay.
slams against your back. I forgot. I was reading something when you moved, but he missed. You felt it
Okay,
though.
then
You
I'm
felt
gonna
like
hit-
as you were moving away, you did feel something like chill come down your back.
Okay.
I was about to say past the trap, over the trap,
Yeah. Okay.
the little Tetris L block.
So would that have changed what you do, or would you?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll hit it if it hits in the direction that I got slammed from.
Okay.
So
I'm trying to think how that worked because you were right here. So when you walked away, you would feel it try to hit. So then you would stop and swing. So the first
Yeah.
one would hit.
okay.
And the second one also hits.
Oh, I've just lost my screen. Would you mind rolling those for me, please?
Yep. You got a 14 and a 6.
Wait, no, he can re-roll that 6, or the 2 technically.
Oh, you can?
Great weapon fighting on a 1 or a 2 for damage. You can re-roll it,
Nice.
Yeah.
but you
1d12.
must keep the new result.
So 4
So
plus
14
4.
and 8, 22.
Nice, thank you. Right. Are you still
Does
gonna?
anything materialize as I hit it?
It does not materialize, but you definitely feel like you hit something.
I'm gonna yell
Okay.
to Costa, Get around the pillar!" I shall try to draw it out again with my magics.
Oh, he can't move. I forgot. So, are you moving, Giovanni or Costa?
I'm trying to. I'm just seeing what I've got control of. But yeah, I can't move at the moment.
All right. Where would you like to go? Would you go on the other
Um,
side of that pillar?
Yeah. Down to
Sailor
down
on?
into the L shape. So over the trap.
Oh, so here. Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, no, I can't. That's as far as I can go because I can only move 30. And I moved from there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as I can go.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Sailor on.
Well, considering my options are go up into the open area and get killed or stay where I am, I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
All right. Rundar. Oh. He's gonna ready an attack. He's gonna ready a javelin. He's gonna be in tandem with Giovanni. He's gonna ready a javelin to fire as soon as he can see the invisible figure.
Okay.
All right, he's gonna do that. And I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire once again.
All right.
In this area,
Dexterity
right in
save.
front.
You got a 15. What's your DC?
It beats.
Okay.
Beats it.
Yeah, so it
All right,
comes
I'm
and
gonna-
sprinkles down, but nothing illuminates.
All right, I'm gonna move back, and who's? I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna keep it. I could do something, but it'll jeopardize all of us. But I'm not gonna do that right now. So I'm going to inspire Rendar.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna inspire Costa. Actually, I'm gonna inspire him.
Rendar feels 2 slams against him. Both hit.
Hit.
21 bludgeoning damage.
I think I can have those because he was hit before. So that'll be 2 5s.
Okay. Costa.
I carry on moving down that corridor. Sorry, I still can't move.
We could stay right here.
Okay. So I've got a black screen at the moment because I can't really see. I just reset it and I'm waiting for it to load.
So, yeah, you have. Yeah,
You're
we could stay right here.
Okay, well, I'm ready in action then.
All right. And the trigger is the same as before, just whoever it hits you hit at, swing at.
I mean, as soon as I feel that the call, before I even get hit, I'll swing in that direction.
Okay. Zeleron.
I will also ready an action to attack with rapier should I find myself within range of the thing, but I'm also going to use my second win. Real quick. 1d10. So I don't know what that 0.6 successes is. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, you typed 1d10 equals 5.
My mistake. Oh,
You did roll a 7.
yeah, that's not the worst.
Yeah.
Much better than I expected. And that's gonna end my turn.
All right.
All right, right now is going to come down here. Feel anything hit him?
No.
All right, he's going to ready an action to hit him. Do him with his axe out to hit whatever.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna try something. Through with Giovanni's wits. Can I get over the trap?
From that angle? No.
Yep.
Be too hard.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna ready in action to fairy fire in the direction of whichever of my allies are hit.
Okay.
So if it's Celeron, I'm gonna toss one in front of him. If it's Rendo, I'm gonna toss one in front of him. Or Costa. Costa and Celeron can only be hit from one direction at the moment.
Let me just see something quick before I just say that. This one. Oh, you could leap half. Okay, so your strength score is 10. You could leap 5. Yeah, I'm sorry. You could do that. You could leap over that trap if you wanted to. So you can keep what you're doing, or you can change what you're doing. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it here for now.
Okay.
And I yell. I say to the group, if this does not work, we retreat. Full stop, or rather, full run.
All right. Zeleron, you feel the slams come at you.
Yeah, that's my trigger.
Yep.
I had a feeling.
16 hits.
All
But
right.
you took a dodge action.
No, I readied an attack action.
Oh, okay. Well, he has to roll deck save.
Yeah, he will.
And a 25 hits.
That was a 25 hit. He rolled a
He has
13.
advantage. He's
Yes. Oh, well, the
invisible.
second one, let's see. Wait, actually, that's a good point. So he might not be invisible for the second attack.
Okay.
Dexterity save. Oh, he got a 23. Never mind. So 18 bludgeoning damage.
What's his bonus, by the way? I just want to ask.
It is a 4.
Wonderful. Retreat!
I'm gonna take my attack. That was my readied action,
And Costa had one too.
and I miss.
All right, Costa?
Yeah, I'm still struggling.
Oh, really? Oh. All right. I'll roll for you.
I ended up having to disable the lighting effects to get
Oh.
my Roll20 working.
I could turn
So that
off.
might be.
How did you disable? I'll
I
turn
just
off.
killed the extension in my browser. I opened the Chrome Task Manager and just killed it. It was using 100% of my CPU, and that was why I was running so slow.
Wow. All right.
Oh yeah. How do you open the task manager again?
So if you go up to the little ellipses in the top right corner and go to More Tools, open the Task Manager and it'll in there.
Oh, okay. What's it called?
I wasn't
Oh,
sure.
wait.
It's one of the little blue puzzle pieces, but it
Jesus Christ! Look at that.
it would spike up on my CPU usage. I was just like, okay, well that's gone.
All right. Well, you hit
What was the-
Greg.
Sorry, Chris. What was the?
No,
what
no,
was
you
the
did not
icon?
hit.
It's one of the little blue puzzle pieces.
Gotcha.
what do you do
Probably
with
the
it? Just
one.
I looked for the one that was spiking. I sorted by CPU usage, and then
Yeah.
there would be one that would spike up to a retarded number. I just clicked that and then hit end process, and it killed all the lighting effects for me. Unfortunately, I can now see the whole map, but it means I can move my character and attack and stuff.
That's funny. You can override and just look at the whole map. Huh. Interesting.
I see the horse now. Kind of neat. Didn't see it before.
Wait, so you can see everything, even the little guy over here?
Yeah, I can see him. I can't see what's
mean-
attacking us, obviously.
I don't know if that's a good thing. Or I don't know if that's fair to play that way, though. So I'm not sure how we're gonna
It-
do this.
We're not metagaming. Relax. We're not metagaming.
I was gonna say, I'm still pretending all I can see is what's right around. I'm good at that.
Yeah, that. So,
It's got to be better than not, isn't it?
I'll rather turn this new lighting feature off and see if that helps first. Because then you know if things are there. I mean, that does make.
I mean, obviously, if you have stuff on the GM layer, I'm not going to see it. But
Yeah, but I don't always have everything done. All right, so yeah, so you took the 18 damage.
yes,
Okay. And he's going to. Okay. Costa.
I have no idea what's going on because I can't see anything. But I
Well,
guess
you just saw Zeleron get hit, like beat up.
I don't know where I'm standing in
You're
line
right next to
where he
him.
is.
Sorry. Yeah, you have Giovanni on your left side, Zeleron on your right side. The pit trap is right below you, and you saw Zeleron get hit.
Okay. I guess I'm ready in action.
It's time for retreat. Retreat!
Okay. If I hear retreat, then I'll run away then.
flee, go south.
Okay, so you jump
Up
over.
the stands!
And are you doing a dash?
Yeah.
All right, you make it right to the entranceway. Zeleron.
Bonus action disengage. And I will take my movement. 35 dash.
70.
Yeah, I should be able to get to the stairs, start making my way up.
Okay.
And there we go.
Pushing on this dynamic lighting. Obviously, they didn't get it right.
Alright, so Rendar, well, he's going to dash as well. He's got 80.
Okay. Oh, now you can't see anything?
No, my cursor's misaligned on the Roll20 window now. You can just move him. He has 80 feet dash, so he can go
Yeah.
he can go like halfway up the stairs too.
All right, so he's right behind Zeleron.
I mean, he's got 80. He can go he can go like hella up.
So it was 55 right in front of Zeleron. So 55, 65, 75. Yep, you made it right before Costa. Hey, what's Giovanni gonna do?
Same thing. I can dash 60.
Load my screen. Uh-oh, now I'm loading on a black screen.
I was gonna say I now see nothing. I closed Chrome, relaunched it, so all my tasks are working, and I just have a black screen.
Is it loading? Or is it...
No, mine's loaded. It's just all black.
Oh, yeah, something's up with the map. I can see that on my side, too. Have sight.
I've got the same. Well, I've got more than I had with Firefox, but yeah, I've got all our portraits at the bottom. I've got our turn order. I just haven't got the map. I've got loading.
All right, so
There
good
we
news. Oh, I got the map.
Yep.
Cool.
What was
so,
your?
yeah, I would be able to like reach over there. 60.
Okay.
Just at that square, nothing. Just barely at the base of the staircase. That's me. Run!
Okay. Yeah, Giovanni, behind you, you feel this slam against your back.
Christ, how much movement does this motherfucker have?
50 feet. For an 18.
Oh yeah, invisible. Cheeky little shit. Yeah.
And a 17.
Uh-huh. Well, you said we can probably see the second hit coming. Can I cutting words that? If I can see it.
Did I say that? When did I say that?
Well, you said that's because
What is the how does
Ready in
your
action.
how does your cutting words, how is it phrased? Does it say an attack you can see? Or
Yeah.
does it say, oh, I mean, you can't see these things, they're invisible, so
Oh.
I mean, you can see someone get hit, but you can't see it coming at you. What's Costa gonna do?
So are we still running? Okay, carry on running.
Yep.
All right, so you run up.
I've got the map now, but without dynamic lighting, I've got no idea which direction I am because I'm just in
All right.
black.
Yeah, so you're just running straight up. So let me see how long stairs are. It's 30 feet. Yep. So on your turn, you can get to the top and run away if that's what you want. Or you're going to go up to the top and do something else. Greg? Oh, right. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, still got
Okay.
you.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh, there
There
you
you go.
are. Are you running up to the top and doing anything for an action? Oh, we can hear you, Greg. Oops, I put that in the wrong thing and Kirsty's. All right, I'm sorry, Zelaron, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cheese it up the stairs and then dash up the stairs and then second dash as far as I can.
Okay. Just remember how much movement that is when I bring you guys to the map. What's
That'll
render?
be
Just minus.
105 feet of movement.
Okay, minus 30.
Let's see. Giovanni's pretty hurt. He would have called. I definitely would have called for help, like the coward I usually am.
Mhm.
And probably have Rendar run over here and pick me up and haul out.
Well, Rendar is all the way up at. He's gonna come back.
He's not all the way. He's
No,
just like
yeah.
halfway up.
Yeah, he was only like a couple feet in.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's gonna come over, drag my ass up as far as he can.
Okay. I'm trying to
He has a natural 40.
trying to think if that gives this thing an opportunity to attack against you.
Normally it's worded as if the creature willingly moves away.
Which you're allowing him to do, so you are willingly moving away.
True, but I am being pulled away.
You're still allowing.
I can't hear you now.
That's a. So, You make that choice if you're still gonna let him or not.
Well, I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna get hit anyways.
Unwillingly would be like a spell or yeah, takes over. But you told him to.
I interpret it slightly differently, but I respect it. I'm in danger right now. I definitely don't want to die. Honestly, if Rendar comes down here and picks me up, he probably switches attention to Rendar.
You could take that risk.
Yeah, why not?
All
Rendar's
right.
not playing. He ain't here anymore.
I'm gonna roll for it in
gonna
front of
rage?
you. Do you want to be 1 or 2? I'll give you the choice.
I like evens.
All right, 2.
Rage bonus action. He's gonna come, scoop me up.
Yeah, when he scoops you up, he attacks Rendar. And misses.
Miss.
Nice.
Plus, even if I did fall unconscious, I would still be on Rendar's back.
Yeah, he would
He
still have
be able
you.
to carry me out.
Right, so it would be like half his movement.
Yes, I'm 20. You can get to me and then like a little bit up the stairs.
Okay. You're going with him. What are you going to do? Anything as
Yep.
he's dragging you?
No, I think I'm out of spells. I'm gonna viciously mock the air.
Okay.
And that's it.
Wait. All right, can you all see I moved you?
Yeah.
So we had Zalaron, you were the farthest, right? How far would you be right now?
75. Sorry, 70 feet away.
All right, you can move it in whatever direction from that point. Is this bone right here is the entrance?
Make a tiny hut here and just camp and then go back in again.
That's
Assuming,
where I am.
yeah, I mean, assuming it stops chasing us.
Well, if you make a tiny hut, you can't guess. Or you got no spells left, have you?
It doesn't matter because I can cast it as a ritual.
Okay.
So you would run.
Regardless, even if I had spell slots, it takes a minute to cast with a spell slot.
Okay.
So you and Rendar are still halfway up the stairs, correct?
Yep.
Okay, rolling again to see who he goes.
I'm over his shoulder.
He's
Me.
slamming you.
Why would he slam me? I'm on his shoulder.
Yeah, so
Rendar, you're the one hurting one, that's
he
why.
can get you because you're over his shoulder. He's going at Rendar's back, but he keeps hitting you.
Of course he's going for the pretty one. Who else would he slam?
24 for 11 bludgeoning. And then he misses. Costa. Behind you, you can hear them coming up the stairs, but you also hear Giovanni getting hit.
Ah!
So I'm still on the stairs, yeah?
No, you're right outside, I believe. That's where you ended up.
Okay. So I'll just take a side step to the edge of the entrance, waiting for them to get out, and then the instant they're out, I'm going to slam my axe down, assuming that it's directly behind them. Does that make sense?
Slam your axe down on what?
Well, waiting for them to come out of the entrance
Okay.
if they're behind me.
And then you're going to take a
So
swing
the
at
instant
the
they're out-
creature. Okay.
Yeah, assuming it's directly behind them. So the instant I see those two come out, I'm going to swipe down.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, Dalaran.
I
Booking
feel
it.
comfortably enough away that I'm going to draw the longbow, and I will ready a shot for the second Giovanni and Rendar are clear of the doorway.
I'm also going to scream to them, kind of like as they just jump out the door. So as they get to the top, just leap.
Okay.
Where I was going to dash.
That. What's his half of dash?
40.
My God, that's so. It's fast. Right. Where he's gonna go?
It's also raging. I mean, away to the left as far as he can, with me in tow. And Rendar's going to obviously listen to his sergeant, superior officer off. I'm going to leap out the entrance.
Okay.
I don't know how far he can go, so you have to place him.
Yeah, so they come running out, and Costa, you swing?
Yep.
1 second. Before you do that, you see coming out of the stone, of this stone that was covering the hole, Corrid pops out of it.
Okay.
And he's just
You
like,
mean Tim?
all right, Thimble. Yeah, the Corrid. Thimble.
Yeah.
Pops pops out of it, and he's just like, why are you guys running so fast?
Where the fuck have you been?
Fucking T-Bone.
And then he's gonna, well, he'll be ready for something if something comes up. Giovanni, you're running from the
Did my longbow attack go off?
what was the trigger when you see
When they
them come
cleared
out?
Yeah.
When they cleared the doorway, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you could read it.
So, and
And your
do I get
great
my other
axe.
attack as well?
No, you only get one for a ready action.
Does a 19 hit?
I'm trying to put this in my head since the Invisible Soccer's turn hasn't technically come up, but since it is all happening at the same time, I'm gonna rule that it would still go at him. So yeah.
If it's behind them enough to be hitting them running up the stairs, and it's behind them
Yeah, I
enough
know.
to get
But
hit by
usually
something at
on
the
their
same time.
move, like if we're playing on a map
Yeah.
and they haven't moved yet, they would still be in their same space. But I'm just gonna say he is
Yeah.
right behind you.
It punched me in my ass.
This is all within seconds, though, isn't it?
No, it is, and that's the only reason why I'm ruling it this way, because of that.
All right. Well, now
so-
let's see how far we can stretch the DM's kindness. Do I get sneak attack? Is Costa within melee?
Yeah, I gotta be.
See, I knew I should have been nice. Sure, fuck it. Let's just do this.
It wouldn't have been expecting it. It is sneak.
Now it was at disadvantage because it's invisible, so
Yeah.
it's not crit. But
Okay.
so yeah, that's my ready to action.
And your great axe.
So if there's an arrow sticking out of it, does that mean we've now got a target that we can see?
Makes sense.
You could just break it off.
Yeah.
You could break it off, but it would still part
It's
of it will still be inside him unless he has to pull it out.
I'm not
would
getting
take
that
way
crazily
more
detailed with
than
this.
one
So,
action.
Giovanni, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna scamper off Rendar's shoulder. And I'm getting the hell out of here.
Okay.
I'm going over there. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a firebolt in that direction.
At the arrow.
At the arrow, yeah.
Okay.
I would have seen Zalairon. I want to try to follow his arrow's trajectory.
Still at disadvantage. 17 is a hit.
Yep, 17.
Nice.
So he's on fire now.
Yeah.
So the arrow inside. So the arrow is burning. So you guys can see him more clearly now.
Does
That's
that mean
not-
he emits
that's-
light?
That's
Because
not
firebolt
happening.
does catch objects on fire. Anything? Yeah, that's it for me.
I'm gonna hit the fire.
Costa, you feel slammed.
Oh, it's my go, isn't it? Or no, it's your go.
No, it's the invisible.
First.
For a 20.
Okay. Well, I get hit for 20.
Yep.
Oh, it
8
hits you with
bludgeoning.
a 20.
It hits me with 20. Yeah. 8 damage. Okay.
Are you back in the game, or do I have to do it for you?
No, I'm good. I'm good now.
Okay.
Okay.
Greg,
Nice.
you also have a second wind, I think.
He slams at you again.
Okay. Yeah.
Didn't come out. Up there it goes. For a 15 or 24. Sorry. And that one is.
Can I do my second win at any time as a bonus action?
On
No,
your
it's on
turn.
your turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. For 8 bludgeoning, you have 1 left. That's crazy. So close. And then.
Okay.
This piece of shit is really chasing us all the way out here.
Asta.
I'm going to take my second wind,
Okay.
which is D10 plus 5. And then I'm going to hit the thing that's on fire.
There's nothing on fire.
It's not on fire anymore. How's it not on fire anymore?
It never was.
I'm gonna hit the arrow then.
Attack with a disadvantage, please.
Oh man, this sucks.
Plus your, Greg, plus your
Yeah.
vital level. The heal.
Yeah, I did. So 14.
15. It's plus 6, unless you multi-classed.
No.
The miss.
And again.
A miss.
Oh no, I did it twice. Yep. Okay. How come he's not on fire anymore?
Is that it?
No, I'm going to do it again with my action surge.
That is a hit. You want me to roll the damage?
No, I've done it. Sorry. 14.
Awesome. Yeah, you feel it land. Just hear like this strange language. Lepiel?
Yeah.
Zalaron.
Well, I'm already firing at disadvantage because I can't see this thing, so it doesn't matter that I can't see that far. Here comes 2 longbow attacks.
Uh, 16 is a hit.
Now, is he still within melee range of our good friend Costa?
He must be if he hasn't had a go.
I mean, it's such a hard one because you can't see it.
But would he be? Would
But any
Celeron be waiting to see if I hit something, and then he shoots where I hit?
So the way sneak attack is worded is you don't.
No, you're right. I'm wrong. I have disadvantage, so I don't get sneak attack.
But that's what I was just about to say, because the second part of sneak attack says you don't need sneak attack, or you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated,
and I don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, you do.
So no sneak attack. That was my error. I didn't read far enough.
No, I didn't either until just right now. So I was gonna give it to you until you just corrected me. All right, so 12 piercing.
And does a 13 hit? Probably not.
No.
Action surge. Here comes another shot.
Nice. That hits.
Click damage. We'll see if it pops up. 1. There you go.
All right. Damage applied.
And that will end my turn. Give me the end turn button. Sorry, can you just end my turn for me? I can't seem to bring the button up.
Rendar.
He's gonna see where Costa hit. Start swinging. He's gonna start swinging too.
He's way over there.
Rendar, yeah, he can move. He has
Okay,
movement.
I didn't know if you're gonna move first. That's all. I was like, wait.
Which direction was Costa was swinging towards the entrance, right?
Yeah, the entrance. Yep.
Rendar will also swing towards the entrance.
Okay.
I go through. Click twice.
There goes the first
one.
one. It's a miss. $13 is a miss.
All right, he's gonna stay right there. And yeah, he's gonna stay right there.
All right, so this little guy, he pulls out his great club and he swings in the same direction.
Faye doesn't have any spells to cast, like a fairy fire.
He doesn't have fairy fire.
See invisibility.
No, I know he doesn't have that either. I know, I was looking at his
Sight.
spells. No, he only has Tremor Sense, which wouldn't work against it. All right, but he swings his great club and he does land a blow, hitting it for 13 damage. Then he's wonder if these are considered magical hit.
He is Faye.
He is Fae, and and it does specify a difference in damage if he's on the ground or off the ground. So I'm going to say that it is magical, and give him the extra. Then he swings his great club again. Now roll 20 is lagging for me. Oh, roll 20. I thought we were past this.
Never pass this. Every time they do a new update.
I'm about to roll on my computer.
Are you not on your computer right now?
I'm at like on I use a rolling dice thing or something. This is ridiculous. Swings his great club again for 23. Oh, now it rolled, but I'm taking my 23. For 20 damage. Wow. He really bashes this thing in. Giovanni.
Firebolt.
Okay. It's a hit. Slams into something right behind Costa.
Well,
Oh.
I totally forgot. Greg, you still have inspiration. It lasts for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right, Greg, you feel something slam against you. He'll roll at some point. I wonder why it's going so slow.
Everybody's on trying to play Dungeons and Dragons online, since they can't do it in person anymore.
What's your armor class, Greg? 16. They
16.
both hit.
How long does Fairy Fire last for?
It's not fairy fire. It's been off since you went down.
Okay, I've still got the little pink thing on me, that's all.
Oh, turn that off.
So is he hitting with advantage?
He's invisible.
Obviously, because yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, so you go down again.
Yep.
And when you go down, this time you can see that the sword that you grabbed is starting to wiggle as if something's trying to take it.
He's trying to steal off. He's trying to steal what we stole. Get him.
Death saving throw.
I did it. I'm just waiting for it. Yeah. Okay.
Whew.
Success.
I was getting nervous. I was like, please don't get a 1. Please don't get a 1. Zeleron.
So if it's trying to wiggle the sword, would anybody close see that that's happening?
Yeah, I think I see it. It's like almost hovering up. It's like it's starting to like pick up off the ground invisibly.
Cheeky little shit.
Yeah, I'm a fire at the floating sword, I guess.
Towards the floating sword, not at it.
Well, yeah, I don't want to hit the sword itself.
That's a miss.
I clicked for a second attack here. We'll see what happens.
That's a hit.
Come on, damage. Me out here.
Sneak attack. Technically.
No, 'cause it's still a
yeah.
disadvantage. It's killing me.
Oh yeah. You're right.
My one thing, I can't even use it.
Drum roll.
You know what I should have done? Bonus action hide. Because that gives me advantage. But its disadvantage should be a straight roll. And then I get sneak attack. Come on.
Yeah, this
What
is
was the
getting
damage before we roll
crazy.
20? There we go. 11.
All right, so you see your arrow fly through the air, and then right when it goes over Costa's dead body, it hits something, and you see this thing just go, and just like kind of explodes, and then the sword falls to the ground.
Not into Costa, right?
I'm sure. I'm holding on to it with my dying breath. I'm holding on to it.
Point
If
first,
the
yeah.
war's setting, I'd still be holding it.
Yeah, Costa would have had a death grip on it, so like his arm would be sort of just raised at the moment, and then slap back down. Plus, he has armor, so he really can't get impaled by it at such a low distance.
Awesome.
I just look around and I say, I think I got it.
Woo! Wonderful. All right, everybody, gather around before I faint.
Our next stop after this needs to be some sort of traveling merchant because I need arrows. I have one. I have 3 left.
Wait, we should probably stabilize Sherry first.
Wait, wait.
Anybody has good medicine?
No.
I shall try.
I have a 3.
I got a 1. You have the highest one.
I've got a healing scroll on me.
Yeah, but we don't know that. I'm gonna try and stabilize him, I guess.
Okay.
I'll help.
Medicine check with advantage.
Right. Breathe.
You would have heard me clinking around as I fell.
Oh!
Nice. Yeah.
Short breaths, Costa. Short breaths, Sherry.
Does someone?
Get off my sword!
Do you guys give him mouth to mouth?
I don't. Certainly don't.
Does
No.
no? Oh man, that would have been awesome. With a 23,
Rendar may.
Red,
you wake up to Rendar blowing into your mouth.
get off me!
There's a little bit of
Get off
tongue
my
in there.
sword!
Yeah. That tongue was a little bit too far into your
I'd
mouth.
start pushing people out of the way as I come round. Get off me!
Rendar has discovered feelings that he has not ever had experienced before. This is all new to him,
Okay.
and thus
I'll,
began his fetish for older men.
Awesome. Yeah. So.
Can I examine the sword?
Oh yeah. First thing he does when he gets up and he's half dead and he wants to examine the sword. It's awesome.
Let us move away for a moment to draw up at the
Get
hut.
off me! I
I'm
nearly
not
died
touching you.
twice for this.
I'm not touching you. I
don't-
am not touching you.
Would Rendar actually just move away without going to try and retrieve his horse now that we believe the stalker is dead?
I guess Rendar will look for a second. He's gonna go back downstairs.
Yeah, he goes
There's
downstairs.
no way in hell I'm going back down there.
As Costa's examining the sword, you see. What do you see? Find
We're
it.
gonna drop
Okay.
the hut first around us.
Okay. Well, that's 10 minutes, right? So while he went down to get his horse, you're drawing up the hut. He's looking at the sword. And what you see is the sword. It's actually really, really nice. It has the hilt is like brown, but above it, it has like this dragon head that's like kind of holding the blade. What you're holding in your hand is called Dragon Slave.
Oh, I wonder what that's for. Um,
Can you see it?
yep. So +1 to attacks and damage. And
So, Greg. So on the weapon sheet, just add a 1 in the magic bonus, and it'll do it automatically.
okay.
I wonder if
Has Rendar gotten his horse in the?
yeah, a few minutes go by. Yeah, and he comes up before you finish your spell, and he comes up, and the horse is following him. It's like click, 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 click.
Would it be better to give this to Rendar? No.
Well, I'm
I don't
assuming.
think Rendar has the Great Weapon Master feat, does he? So why don't you guys swap? You take his magical great axe, he takes the new sword.
Yeah, and to be honest, I think we're gonna retire Rendar by next week.
Okay. Well, it depends on what the Sorry, I can't remember what her name is.
Shauna.
Shana. Okay. If she's playing like a melee based, maybe up there.
I believe
Chris,
she was mentioning something about a wizard.
Okay.
To be fair,
Alright.
though, you wouldn't know that he's leaving or he's not here or leaving, so you wouldn't not
Well,
give
we
him
could
something.
always just. I could always just keep playing Rendar if we want. He's a man of few words, anyways.
He'll have an
Kinda
exit
just
at
does the
some
one
point.
thing.
It's planned,
Okay.
just not right now.
I'll take all his shit though first, obviously.
How would you know? Like that makes no sense.
Well, it
When he-
depends, what you know,
Unless he
is gonna
dies.
die or is
Unless he
gonna-
dies. Yeah, unless he dies. If he dies, then yeah. You guys
Probably
just
feel like
gonna
I'm
let him
leaving.
die?
I mean,
We're just gonna
maybe-
start putting him into like the thick of everything.
Yeah.
Right, is he gonna do? You saying he's gonna do a runner in the middle of the night or
You got this,
steal all our
Rendar.
stuff?
I mean,
Maybe.
you know, when Rendar leaves us, you know, he'd probably be like, "Here, take my +1 great axe. It's memories of us, so I want you to have it."
Yeah, I'm
Now,
sure.
mind you, this Dragon Slayer, it does say it could be any sword, so perhaps it's actually a great sword.
It's a long sword.
How long a sword? Is
Like
it
a
as long?
bastard sword, like a hand and a half.
Is it as long as a great sword?
Because it was this lady's sword, so it's a long sword.
So what blade length are we talking about here? If we're talking like anywhere over 36 inches. I mean, we're talking great sword length at this point.
Why? Who
Yeah,
can't
'cause,
use
I mean,
a long
maybe it was
sword?
a long sword for this lady, but she was just a huge lady.
She was an
Yeah.
elf. who
I
who,
played every
Yeah,
card.
yeah.
who can't
tried.
use a long sword? Who's trying to use it anyway?
Well, I was just trying to get Costa a great sword so he could keep his great weapon master feat.
Could I?
No, you can
just,
still use it
Yeah,
as long as it's versatile or two-handed.
I can. I just don't get my great weapon feat thing, do I? Or my,
No, yeah, you do.
do I? Okay.
Yeah, if you read it, it says if versatile or heavy or something like that.
Okay.
Because I was using that on my my own battlemaster fighter who was versatile wielding a longsword.
Oh, okay. I was not aware of
I was
Oh.
just gonna say give him. Sorry, I was just gonna say give him a great sword or whatever, so he can get 2 more damage.
that.
So are you keeping it? Or are you switching with Rendar?
I'll keep it for now, but I'm going to save it for best.
I know when Rendar leaves, Acosta can just order him to give to give
Yeah.
us the great.
I don't, yeah. I don't like the way that you said that Rendar might be leaving, so I'm not giving any fucking
I
thing to
didn't
Rendar.
say anyway he's
In
gonna
fact,
be leaving.
In fact, I'm going to take back the axe that we gave him as well.
That's
Strip him naked
metagaming.
and make him walk 10 feet behind us.
He
I'm
can
trying
keep
to
the bone horse. That's about it.
I'm trying to decide if Rendar would because remember he did get the prophecy that if when he finds that sword he will become something greater.
Okay. But yeah, he didn't find it though, did he?
No, he did not.
Or alternatively, Rendar can just be our pack mule for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah.
He's had enough fighting. He found religion. He's now a man of peace.
Yeah, so next time we level up, he can take a level in monk or cleric and yeah, just get a bit zen.
I'll have to like roll for determine his future, I guess. unless I
Whatever
can
it
talk
is,
to
we're taking
Chris
his
and see
shit,
what
whether
he
wants
does.
to or not.
I mean, we'll see.
I mean, well,
Yeah,
we're gonna
'cause you're
well, you know,
metagaming
if
right
he
now,
doesn't,
you
we're gonna
don't-
make him anyway.
You
So.
won't, I mean, maybe I'll talk.
Oh, what's he gonna do? Stop us?
Perhaps. I don't know. Roll for it.
Nah, he ain't do shit.
I mean, he does only have a 13 AC. I think we could take him.
Yeah, we could take him. I could just hold him, whole person. Bam, 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 bam.
Well, then he might just
Fireball,
have to
dead.
die then, just to make it easy.
He doesn't have to die. We could kill him if he becomes, insubordinate.
We're gonna inadvertently turn him into the big bad evil guy of this campaign.
All right. So yeah, you guys are hanging outside, with sword in
The
hand and
little hut
horse.
up now.
No, we're hanging inside the little hut.
The horse is just hanging out then.
Yeah, the horse and Timothy are not invited.
Okay.
Are we gonna have a rest?
Yes, I am. I have 1 HP.
Jesus.
I have an anal fissure right now because he attacked me from behind. And
Definitely go for a long rest.
And for 18 damage, he definitely did not punch my feet.
Yeah.
That was one in the jewels, one in the cavity, if you know what I'm saying. The prison wallet.
We never took a 10-minute break, so do we want to just keep going since it's only 45 more minutes? Do you want to?
Well, we have the long rest anyways, so
Yeah.
we are on death's door.
Yeah, since you guys are in the
I'm
hut,
good to keep going. So
there's you guys have no experiences. I mean, it's just a creepy night, but besides that, you guys are just sitting in this hut. Unless there's something you want to talk about or do.
No,
So I was gonna say, sort of trying to I had Amadeus dress my wounds, and I'm just sort of laying back on my pillow with my hands behind my head. All that for a violin and a sword.
and a dead horse.
Yes, and a skeletal horse. We almost died, by the way. Not much treasure, to be honest. I wouldn't say that would be worth it.
Oh,
But we did get something. At the very least, we're not empty-handed.
this is true. I mean, we did come out richer than we were when we went in. Although I am woefully running out of arrows.
We'll stop by Waterdeep on the way.
I'd rather just find a caravan or something traveling the road, personally.
Well, get ready to wait Get ready to wait days.
Perhaps I could brave a city.
The city is fine. We're technically not wanted. We were never caught.
This is true.
Anyways, I need to sleep. Amadeus, play me a song.
I'm picturing just little twinkle twinkle little star being plucked upon your violin.
Playing that song.
Where did he get a clarinet?
Amadeus travels with all instruments. He is what they call a cosmopolitan, a Renaissance man. But although the Renaissance never happened, not yet, in this world. In fact, I don't even know what Renaissance means.
I was gonna say, I think you might have taken a more serious blow to the head than I had originally anticipated.
I'm going to sleep. Good night. I'm gonna clap my hands and turn off the lights. Turn off the lighting in the tiki hut. Change it from sort of like early afternoon into nighttime.
So as you guys are settling in, Thimble comes up to the wall of the hut and he kind of like puts his eyes on it. He's trying to see, but obviously can't see anything. And he just says, "Thimble, go now. Got enough gold." He sits and he hops into a rock. Unless you guys want to say something.
No, fuck
Alright,
off, you weird little prick.
Oh yeah, well, Sherry said it for me. Oh wait. And don't come back. Prick. Slag.
I don't have to. I got all the gold. He's gone. throughout the night, there are some like you hear these growling and these wolves come around every now and then and sniff around, but they don't find anything and they move on. And besides that, nothing else exciting happens through the night.
Technically, the horse is outside.
Oh well, he's a skeleton, so they wouldn't want to eat him.
I just gnaw at the bones a little bit.
Yeah. You guys get a long rest. Survive.
Yay.
Wake up in the morning. Beautiful day.
Feeling like P. Diddy. Nobody?
No.
Popular cult. It's popular. Song back in the day. All right, never mind. Popular culture is wasted on you people.
Yeah, that one's right over my head.
Come on, read the news once in a while, people.
I try not to. Pressing.
All right. We have nothing to do. We literally have no mission now. Oh wait, no, we do. Destroy Holly Thornton. No, we do. There I go again. Of course, we have a mission. A life vendetta. So, back to Waterdeep. Or Neverwinter. And then we plot then we plot Phandolin's downfall. Very simple.
Have we decided on what route we want to go for that? Do we want to just lead an army of orcs in to raze it to the ground, or are we doing something more subtle?
We did talk about getting the dragon to do it for us. But...
Evidently, there is no dragon. Or rather, we haven't seen one that's still alive.
Yeah, for the amount of time we've been wandering around this area, you would have thought we might have seen it if it was around, wouldn't you?
Bloody things are 40 feet long.
I'm still not sold there is a dragon. All I've heard is rumor. Speculation.
As you are saying this, everyone give me perception checks.
What, the gigantic dragon in the sky?
I hope I roll so low.
So what was... Okay, so Giovanni, as you're saying this, everybody, and they're all agreeing, way off into the distance, at least 50, it's a clear sky, so you can see 50 miles off into the the sky, this way, right past Vandalin. You see something flying in the air. It looks pretty big, but it's so small, but it's definitely not a bird.
Oh, wonderful! I think the dragon is doing its job for us. We didn't even have to convince him. Turn around.
Well, know what we could do now that we've got some magic weapons? We could go fuck those were-rats up.
I thought you were going to say we're going to fuck the were-rats. But yes, we can discover the treasures. Kill
I look at all three. I'm like, wait, you guys have magic weapons?
Well, those two do. I don't. I am magic. But if you're wondering about the were-rats, we have... Well, our group has a few loose ends to tie up.
The Haunted Woman is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
What's the story behind these were-rats? They steal from you? They're sneaky fucker.
You could say they stole from us. You could say that. Anywho, back to Neverwinter. 'Tis a story for another time.
Heading off to Neverwinter.
Do we want disguises just in case?
I mean, it might not hurt, depending on the quality of said disguise.
Well, you're in luck. I am wonderful with makeup and disguises.
Well, then let's see, and I will sit and be the test subject, the hamster, if you will.
All right. Well, close your eyes. And if anything hurts, don't worry about it. I am only refining your beauty. Yeah, I'm gonna get to work.
All right.
I'm intrigued as to what you're going to disguise me as now.
Yeah, what are you gonna? How do you make him look?
Can you blow up Zalairon's picture right now, right real first, his portrait, real quick? I'm gonna make him look like David Schwimmer, who played Ross on Friends.
All right.
All right,
I mean,
Greg
I'm
knows
more
what I'm talking about.
Chandler, but sure, let's do Schwimmer.
It's more conspicuous.
Roll your disguise kit.
I have it on charisma because I didn't know what was I supposed to do, what attribute I was supposed to put it on. So is that okay?
I feel that works. Yeah.
13. Passable.
Yeah, it's passable. I mean, no one would really notice who he is, probably, so it wouldn't matter. All right.
I'm gonna spin. I have a mirror. I have a little pocket mirror. I want to show him. What do you think?
Hardly even recognize myself. Well done.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, you get to the road and you head north towards Neverwinter. Besides the normal people on the road, some other travelers or merchants, you have no crazy encounters.
Merchants.
Yeah. Knew I shouldn't have said
Are
that.
any of them selling arrows?
Fletchers anywhere? Fletchers?
Arrow. Yeah, we could definitely. You could. One of the merchants who's on the road, he's like a kind of has everything, little things here and there, and he actually happens to have a quiver of arrows for you.
Good sir, how would I help lighten your load for your journey? I'm going to lessen your burden by taking a few of those arrows off of your pack.
Oh yes, these are the finest arrows, made by the most impressive weapons maker ever. These will surely find their.
I'm
we
gonna
really
draw
don't
one
care.
from the quiver. Is it like warped way to the left? Like, is this thing even gonna fly straight?
Yeah, I mean they're just your typical arrows. There's nothing really fancy, anything about them.
Sir, I must say, we really don't care.
He's like,
Yeah, you know, I don't need the finest arrows. It's okay. I'll wait for the next guy who's just got normal stuff, and I hand him the quiver back.
oh, no, but you would really want these.
No, yeah, I'm firing them like at monsters 600 feet away. I really don't need perfect, master crafted arrows. They're not hanging on a wall. They're for actual use, so it's all right.
Well, wait on a moment, and he grabs them and he goes into a bag and he kind of puts it into the bag and he kind of moves stuff around and then he pulls the same one back out. How about these? These are regular arrows.
I draw one out and take a look at him. Oh, yeah, no, I can see that for sure. What would you normally ask for these?
How about,
In town, obviously.
oh, I'd easily get 2 gold pieces for this. For 20 arrows.
You'll get 5 silver for
Ah,
each quiver.
how about 15 silver?
That's a gold and a half, by the way.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say
yeah.
I'm not willing to go more than 8. I mean,
Nice.
I'm lightening your load. You have to carry this all the way to town and hope there isn't a Master Fletcher in that town.
He's like, I really can't go below 10 silver pieces. I need to make something off of it.
Kind of like look at them for a moment. Ah,
10 silver is 1 gold piece, you git.
that's an awful lot for some arrows.
It's 1 silver piece each. Or no. Never mind. 2 for a silver piece, yeah.
Half a... That's or 5 copper.
Yeah, 5 copper.
9 silver pieces.
Give me a persuasion check. Fine, you got yourself a deal. And he hands you 20 arrows.
You have another one in there?
Oh, but he didn't want those. Those were the nice ones.
I'll
So,
give
well,
you
it was-
9 silver.
It was good doing business with you guys. If there's nothing else.
9 silver for the nice arrows.
He's like, yeah, those are just, they're too nice to sell for that. I really can't.
All right, you have a hard bargain. 8.
He's like, well, unless there's something you seriously want to buy, I'm gonna get going.
All right, fuck off then.
He's like, it's great doing business with you, and he like shakes your hand, and he.
Piss off.
How crowded is this road currently? How much stock did it look like that guy had?
He's like pushing those little carts around when it had just things like hanging all over it.
Kind of hefting the arrows in my hand, looking at him as he walks away. Nah. And I put the quiver on my back.
Okay.
I considered larceny for a moment there. Rob the highway robbers.
Well, it would do you good to get 2 quivers.
It would, but this will suffice for now.
Well, onwards to Neverwinter.
I mean, did you want to check out any other things he had, or did you want to look while he was there?
I probably would have been looking over his shoulder as he was trying to dig around his like pack or like investigating the cart if anything
Yeah.
stood out. But
You saw some potions also dangling from his thing. They look like potions of healing. You would have read a label, one that said potion of invisibility. You saw a little, like a golden ring also clinking around in his little cart, hanging from a little string with a little
You want us
pretty.
to rob him or something?
No, I'm just telling you what he had.
Well, you're making pretty
I mean,
specific here.
I'm hearing a lot of like, you guys should kill him and take everything he's got.
Oh, I'm not saying that at all. No, there's people walking by.
I mean, when you,
You're
when
on
you
a busy
describe merchant
road.
wares, you don't describe. He has a really nice golden ring wrapped around his neck.
Well, you would have saw this
It's worth
stuff
a
on his
lot
cart.
of money. Yeah. if he just lost it, it was. There's nobody else on the road right now, not for miles.
Oh no, there is people on the road. Like, I mean, it's not crowded like a city, but people are going by every now and then.
All right then. Arrows, anyone? Sir, do you have arrows? Are you selling arrows?
I'm sorry, I don't have any more.
Piss off. Next one, arrows.
Oh, there's not that many. I thought you were talking to the same merchant.
Oh no.
All right.
Any merchant we come across, I'll say.
All right, let me see.
I honestly dread going back to Neverwinter. I'd much rather go back to Baldur's Gate.
You do find another trader. He was walking
Splendid.
slower than you guys, and he was actually going towards Neverwinter. He had his little cart set up on the side of the road. Yeah, you come up to him, and he has. You do see a thing of arrows on the side.
7 silver.
For he looks at you and he says,
1 quiver.
so,
1 full quiver?
he's like, oh no, these are 1 gold piece.
8.
Give me a persuasion check. You know what? You drive a hard bargain. And he hands you a quiver for 8 silver.
I give him the silver and I say, not much of a bargain. I didn't say anything. I just said 8. But if you must, thank you.
Wait, what? 8 silver pieces, right?
Nice job. Yeah, 8 silver. Thank you. Dipshit.
He's like, would you be interested in this? And he pulls out a wand.
Well, what is it?
I was gonna say,
What wand
what
is
word-
it?
What use do we have for a stick? It's not even a pointed
Says-
stick.
He's like, well, he looks like a magic user. He looks like he does magic.
Oh,
you
how,
talk to me.
and-
you taking the
and-
piece?
and how did you come to that conclusion?
He's like,
Are you calling him weak? That's pure muscle. He's live.
I've never been so insulted in all my life.
you just, you have that.
Unbelievable.
No, you have that fancy look of a wizard or something, and you're wearing.
You calling me a puff?
I think this gentleman is trying to insult you.
You what?
I apologize.
You calling me a fairy? Now tell me, what does the wand do?
He says, it's never mind. I apologize. Please accept my sincere apology for that.
Wonderful. As compensation, you may give me that for free.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. He's like, well, this is a wand of web.
Boring.
Yeah, I've got a wonder web.
Whew.
Well, he's looking through his stuff.
Boring.
Okay, well, I don't have anything else. He's like going through all of his stuff, trying to find something.
Well, I think we'll just be off now. We just wanted the quiver.
Well, you
Say,
have
what is your name?
Garrett.
Do you know
Garrett?
anything? Do you know anything about centaurs, Garrett?
I've never met one before.
Oh, we have. Got some interesting hypotheses about them. We have.
He's like, oh, are they nice?
Well, I'm not going to talk to you about them. I was just saying we've got them. Now off you fuck. Go on.
Garrett, actually, one more quick thing. You wouldn't happen to have like a Fletcher's kit, would you?
A Fletcher's kit?
Yeah.
I can't say that I do.
All right. Well, as he said, off you fuck.
Oh, sorry, I can't help you. And he just starts screaming out to other people, "Get your items here!" Blah 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 blah.
as we're walking off, like maybe 30, 40 feet away. Oi, Garrett!
He turns and looks.
I'm gonna play on my violin. And I want to conjure up the image of a giant middle finger.
Oh my god. He's like, he just waves. All right, like, and you can't see what he says
Well,
or hear
he
what he
seems
says,
nice
but
fella.
he mumbles something under his breath as he looks away.
Rather pleasant. Rather pleasant. Unlike the other one.
Yeah, he's quite amiable. I would do business with him again sometime.
By the time you arrive to Neverwinter, it's it's already getting pretty late. It's about 7 p.m. Yeah, you come up to the city and it's bustling just like every other time you come.
All right, well, let's do our best to not get ourselves almost arrested this time, yes?
Mm-hmm. Say, why are we here anyways?
You
I said
told
we were
us
coming
that.
here to get arrows, but we stopped up on our way here. But well, since we've made this trip anyways, I will attempt to track down a Fletcher's kit, so we'll never have to do this again.
Wonderful. Greg, did you, Chris, did you add the other 20?
I did.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
It's gonna be chilling. I guess we'll be while Zalaron goes off hunting for Fletcher's kit. Say, Sherry, have you ever thought about going back to Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, I have. I do miss the place. The smells, the women. Not the food. Yeah.
You know, both this place, Neverwinter, and Baldur's Gate are port cities. Who's to say we can't catch a boat and sail all the way down back home?
Oh, it's worth thinking about, isn't it? Oh, how
Down
much do you reckon?
back home, we don't have to worry about Halia Thornton or Fandolin or anybody else that has irked us in the north.
A fresh start.
Relatively. Well, we'll be going back home, doing all the kooky characters we have met along the way, the people we have made angry in our lives.
Well, my only problem with that is I've never set foot on a boat before. I don't know if it's for me. But see when the lass has found her arrow kit, we'll see what she says.
Alternatively, we can just leave right now.
Without her.
I love how my last character was a guy. Now this one's a girl.
You can't tell the difference. All else look the same to him.
It's great. I love it.
Oh god, that's hilarious.
We can leave him. It's not like Baldur's Gate has any shortage of adventurers.
Well, yeah, fuck it, go on.
So, Zeleron, you're looking for a what kit?
A Fletcher's kit. I want to be able to craft my own arrows.
You would need a woodcarver's kit. Woodcarver's tools for that. And then you would have to find somebody to
see if I can
teach you
find
to
out.
become proficient in it.
Well, I'm sure I could just bungle my way through it for a month until I figure out how to make relatively straight arrows.
To become proficient with
You
something.
have all the time in the world. You're gonna have all the time in the world now.
It's true. It's not like we're questing or anything. I could just spend the next few weeks of downtime learning how to use woodcarver's tools.
Well, did you mean that because you guys are gonna leave him there? I think that's what he meant. Oh my god.
We'll turn this character into the big bad evil guy. He's like, nope, 2 more people who have wronged me. Going on the list.
We didn't wrong him anyway. We fought, we bled together, we fought in battle, we just ditched their ass.
I thought you mean Zalaron. I thought you meant Renda.
No, Rendar's with us.
Okay.
I think
Oh my god.
I like to think we were all just chatting on one of the bridges that connect between the water, and just like looking out.
And said to Zalaron, "What's that over there?" Point in my direction and run.
What is Zeleron's intelligence modifier?
It's not actually super low. A 1.
It would take you 9 weeks to become proficient.
Jesus.
9 work
Well,
weeks.
scrap that idea.
Or like 30 down days, I think.
Well, the downtime, it says for training, it takes typically at least 10 work weeks, but this time is reduced by the number of work weeks equal to the character's intelligence modifier. The training cost is 25 gold pieces per work week.
Scrap that idea. Who knew it was so hard to make pieces of wood with feathers stuck to it?
I mean, I would have not do that. I think there'd be for me, it'd be a lot
I
of,
wouldn't even bother looking for tools.
yeah. Receiving training in a language or tool typically takes that much time, it says, for downtime activity.
Hello there, Leiron. We were just talking. We were just talking about you.
All good, I hope. All good. So scrap that idea about the Fletcher's kit. Some asshole wanted to charge me 25 gold pieces a week just to learn how to use them.
Oh,
teach
that's
you how to
terrible.
do it.
Terrible news. Terrible news.
Have you ever been to Baldur's Gate, Mr. Leron?
Can't say I have.
Plenty of work for a pretty lass like you down there.
I narrow my eyes at you. Is there?
Yeah. All kinds of big fellas would be up for it. Anyway,
I hear they have a direct portal to hell.
Well, no, that's wrong to say that. I mean, there's some shady taverns there, but I mean, it's not all that bad. We're thinking about taking a trip down there. You know, just a day trip. Have a go on a boat. You ever been on a boat? I've never been on a boat. Should we go on a boat? Boat.
Not sure how I feel about boats. Don't they sink pretty often?
Well-
Didn't we find a bunch of sunken boats earlier?
No, we can't go by boat. We have to go by ship. A boat would constitute like a canoe, a small vessel. A ship, we must travel with the wings on our backs, with a large wooden beast.
Don't get all technical with me, Joe. I don't know the lingo. Does it float?
Yes, quite marvelously so.
Okay,
Alright,
we'll
well,
float with him on it, and I point at Rendar.
Typically, ships carry more than Rendar weighs, many times more.
Oh.
Is it unlucky to take an orc on a boat or ship?
And take a what?
An orc.
I don't know. I'm not a sailor.
I know that they've got lots of superstitions and things. That's all I'm saying. Right.
Why don't we ask?
Okay. Well, if they're going to charge us extra for taking an orc, then might as well leave the fella here. Well, in fact, no, we can't leave him here. I don't get paid for him. He's coming with us. We can drop him off in Baldur's Gate, and I can get paid.
Precisely. He hasn't seen the south. He'll thrive there.
Okay. Let's find a boat.
Off to the docks.
And thus we completely derailed Sebastian's character. I'm doubling down. Let's go to Baldur's Gate.
I thought you didn't want to
Never
go
been.
there.
Sounds interesting.
I don't even think there's an actual like campaign out that takes place there.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is.
Does
Avernus.
take place there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it? Is that a new one?
No,
Yeah.
Well, fairly new, yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
Well,
Hence
Last
the
year?
comment about portal directly to hell.
Yeah, that's why
you
I
know.
said that. And you would have heard
Got that
those rumors
PDF,
too. You
whatever.
would have definitely heard those rumors that something happened there, or close to there
Okay.
anyway. Well, he would have. I mean,
Well,
you guys were doing your own thing in Phandalin while this happened, so his travels.
we got a good link in as well, because if I was part of like the militia there, then I think
Yeah.
it starts from the small amount of it that I've read. It kind of starts off with you getting getting enlisted,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah, it does. I mean, this was
Yeah.
yeah. All right, so
Oh, poor Sebastian.
what is happening?
Let's go see if we can find a what do they call it? A ship pilot? A ship?
a captain.
Oh,
I think the technical term is boat jockey.
All right, yeah, you're gonna
coxswain.
You're thinking of horses.
Oh, okay.
you.
It is a
had to-
captain.
It's. I mean, it's late now. It's the sun's going down, or yeah, it's down by now. And when you get to the docks, a lot of the boats are, a lot of the people are not there because they're either sleeping or
Drinking.
yeah,
Can we
drinking.
just help ourselves to one?
You know how to sail a boat? I don't.
It can't be that hard, can it?
No, all you do is spin the wheel and it
Where are
controls
the right? Yeah, where are
it
the
controls
reins?
the rudder. No reins. There's a rudder that is attached to the wheel on top, and there's a sails.
Well, what do we do to start the sails?
We unfurl them and let the wind take us.
All right.
Where
Well,
are the-
let's pick a nice one.
Where are you guys talking about this, by the way? Like in front of a boat or off to the side? Like,
Yeah, at the docks.
We're probably just standing in the middle of the docks discussing this.
I like that one. That one's got some kind of strumpet strapped to the front of it.
Yes, that is very nice, but that is too big. There's only 4 of us.
I thought you said we needed something big so that we could make it across the. Seas.
Relative to cargo and crew size.
Well, I've only got my bag. All we've got is a skeleton horse, which is
Oh,
getting
yes.
which gets some very funny looks, I must say.
yeah. I mean, it's magic. I mean, people would probably most definitely be freaking out about it. Luckily, it's nighttime and there's not that many people out, and the ones who are probably drunk right now. So, But you do-
Rendar riding down the middle of the street on a skeleton horse.
yeah, you do get some
could,
definite
we could,
scares.
Well, Giovanni, it seems you are the expert on. I'm sorry, you called them ships.
Yes, they're called ships.
Why don't you pick us a nice one?
So
Something
shits,
sound.
did you say?
No,
Ship.
that's your expertise.
Oh, okay. I'm
Speaking
confused.
of which, Sherry, I didn't see you go potty for the last
Are you feeling
few
well?
days. Are you feeling all right?
I'm-
You back up?
I've been a bit clogged up. I didn't like to say I didn't want to cause a fuss, but yeah, that's not right down there at the moment.
No,
I'm well
I am-
overdue.
I am worried about you. This
Okay,
isn't
well-
like you.
Well, maybe getting on one of these ships will help clear the air.
Yes, the sea air should be quite refreshing. Clears up your sinuses.
Well, should we find ourselves a tavern and come back first thing in the morning? Get ourselves on one of these monstrosities then.
Sure, I'll try to find a nice captain. Reputable ship.
All right, give me.
Oh, I
Safe
see. So we're not
passage?
just going to be sailing one of these ourselves.
No, none of us know how to.
Not a clue.
No, this is the closest I've ever been to one, except for when we buried our what's her face at sea. I like that lad.
The closest thing I've ever done to captaining a ship was when I was little, at the park, pretending to be one.
Is this going to be some childhood trauma story? Because I haven't got the patience for it, to be quite honest.
No, I was just young
Okay.
in the park,
Okay,
on the northeast end. That's it.
okay. Right, well, I need a beer. Let's find ourselves a tavern and a captain.
I need wine.
I'm just
Shall we
cut.
find out?
Go for like a nicer establishment this time, since the last one we went to didn't end so well.
Sorry, I'm just rushing right now to find out how much it's gonna cost for a boat. Guys.
You know, it'd be funny, and probably what we're gonna do anyways. We're gonna go down to Baldur's Gate, spend a few days there, have Sebastian type up a bunch of shit, and
And then leave.
in the middle, and then leave. Like, you know, home isn't like what it used to be. Let's just go back.
Sorry, you want us to do what? Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. This doesn't pay well
Yeah.
enough.
If we play like that, then he'll just fast track us straight to Avernus and we'll be stuck in
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
hell.
Things are just gonna start happening.
Maybe Halia thought, maybe plotting the downfall of Halia Thornton was much more, was a much better idea than going back home.
I'm committed now. I've got.
I was gonna say no. I've not seen this Baldur's Gate place, and now I'm sold on the idea. I must see it before I retire from this world.
I must admit, I am a bit homesick.
You've all talked it up so much. This one especially, and I'd thumb at Rendar, who's just sitting there silently.
All right. So, did you give me perception? Are you looking for a captain to talk to right now, or are you going to a bar right now? I'm gonna clarify
both
that.
really. And figure we'll probably find one at a tavern.
All right.
I'm going to lead us to a nicer one.
Okay.
Burst through the doors, Giovanni style.
All right. Yeah, you go and find a nice inn. You find one that's called the Drunken Warrior. It's a 2-story building of timber and brick walls. You see carved wooden doors, and it's also, there's some rooms for rent. You see a sign that says that. When you walk in, you see behind the bar there's a young female dwarf innkeeper. The whole place is doing really well. It's a nice place too. It's not like some rundown place. You see about a good, at the moment, 15 other people inside. You see humans. You see mostly humans, and a couple halflings.
Saunter up to the counter. Hello, gorgeous.
She says, what can I get for you?
You can get me a sea captain, a ship captain.
Looking for a captain, eh? She's like, she's looking around in the room and seeing who's here. She's like, I'm sure there must be. There's always one of them in here. She goes,
do you know anyone in particular? Specifically?
She says, if you give me a sec, I could go look around. She's like trying to look through the crowd. She looks around and she says, yeah, there's one right over there. And she points to a human male. She says, that's Ralphie. He's a captain.
I want to saunter up to her.
But before you go, she's like, do you need any drinks? Do you want anything? Or you just walk away?
No. I walk away. No?
I'll have a beer, please.
Yeah, so as he walks away, we hear you say that to her, and she says, come right up, and she starts pouring you a beer. And it's 4 silver pieces.
I will give her 5 and a wink. Thank you, love.
Yeah, you walk over to this human. He has short blonde hair and blue eyes. He's wearing leather armor, and he has like a short sword on his side.
Does he have both eyes, or does he have an eye patch?
He has both eyes.
I don't trust him. Can't trust the captain who has both eyes.
Captain Ronald, I presume?
He's like, name's Ralphie. Who's asking?
A pleasure to meet you, Giovanni Aravere, Captain Reginald.
Pleasure. What can I do for you?
My compatriots and I require passage to Baldur's Gate. Was wondering if you were headed that way yourself.
He says, it's not a direct route that I take, but yeah, I'll eventually get there. But it's going to take a while.
All right, then we can wait. We have no problems. It's a ship after all. I'm sure your vessel is a fine lass.
Oh, she's the best.
Well, all right, don't get hard on.
He says, how many of there are you?
4. And 1 horse. Don't worry. He's a skeleton, so he doesn't weigh as much.
Oh, a skeleton horse? Why would you carry around a dead horse? He's looking at you weird.
Not dead. Undead. It is alive. And it's skeletal magnificence.
Oh, he's like, are you one of those necromancers? Gets all quiet when he asks you.
No.
Like,
no. Do I look like one?
he's like, well, they could look like whatever they want.
I doubt it. Most necromancers look like balding perverts in a robe.
He says, well, I always thought about becoming one. That's why I was interested if you were one.
Good lord, what is wrong with you?
It's like, it's just always been a childhood thought or hobby, you know.
Ah, yes, a childhood thought or hobby to kill something and reanimate it with its rotting flesh.
Who doesn't
You know
want the
what,
power to bring back the dead?
I don't like him.
Listen, Captain Remy, it was a pleasure meeting you. I'm not going to shake your hand. Why don't you keep your necrophilia to yourself next time?
So if you're interested, we could set sail in 2 days.
So then what? You could gut us in our sleep, in our bunks, and then you can have sex with our entrails, you pervert?
What are you talking about?
We'll get back to you. What's the name of your vessel?
Shelby.
The Shelby. I don't want to sail on a ship called Shelby. I want something a bit more spectacular.
Do you know what?
I want to be on something like the Diamond Corsair or something like that. I don't want a fucking boat called Shelby rocking up back home in Baldur's Gate on a little tugboat called Shelby. No. Thank you, but no thank you.
I'll tell you what, I bet Shelby was the woman he killed.
Yeah.
He proceeded to have coitus with.
Yeah. But he's hollowed her out and made a canoe out of her skin, hasn't he?
Wearing her skin like a birthday party.
Anyway,
Are you all talking? Are you saying this right in front of
yeah.
I'm saying this out loud.
He's like, you guys sound crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
I've never done it. I told you I was just interested. That's all.
Yeah, says the necrophiliac.
Never gonna practice. I was just curious.
You sir, are a pervert.
Well, get out of here then if you don't need my help.
Necromancers start out.
He kind of turns his back to you and stops listening.
They were just interested.
I'm gonna head back to the barkeep. Hello there, gorgeous.
Oh, how'd it go? You book your passage?
No, you recommended us to a necrophiliac.
Ah, he's not a necrophiliac.
Are you sure?
She's saying, well, I guess I don't know him that well, but he's in here quite often.
Precisely. Do you know what his
when
name?
He's in town.
The name of his ship is Shelby. You know
it's the name of his daughter. That's his daughter's name.
Good lord.
That's disgusting. He rides
He's
his
married-
daughter around?
He married his daughter and then killed her and then turned her into a boat.
No. His daughter died of some virus or some polio.
A likely story.
Yes, polio. Yes, everybody knows you can die from that.
Poor girl. I feel bad for him.
Yes, and where's the body? Hmm?
I suppose he tossed it overboard.
Probably.
Yes, after he was done with her.
I don't quite understand what you're saying.
We'll need another captain who's not a sexual deviant.
Or at least not that kind of sexual.
She looks as she's looking around, someone just walks in the door and she's like, there's another one. She says,
Do you know his name?
He says her name is Hedwig.
Excuse me?
Hedwig.
Bless you.
Does she have both eyes?
Hedwig. Hedwe, I believe.
I thought she was having a stroke.
Hedwig, poor girl. Terrible parents.
As you turn around and look, you see this tall and slender lady come in with curly auburn hair and hazel eyes. She's wearing just regular scale leather armor, and as she comes in, there's two other people behind her, and other people in the room recognize her and wave. And she comes in, she's like, "Yeah!" And she like puts her arms up and waves, and she's very energetic. And she goes over to the table and starts talking to people.
I'm gonna walk up to her.
I lean over to Costa and just go, still has both eyes.
Well, what is it with you and eyes? I don't understand it.
I don't trust the captain who has both eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, it makes sense. I probably trust one with two eyes more than I would one with no eyes. So there's that.
That's fair, yes. Although I suppose it's not their job to spot land, is it? I don't really know how it works.
No, it's not my area of expertise at all.
Captain Harry, I presume.
She's while you come up to her, she has someone gave her like a mug of beer, and she has like one foot up on a chair, and she's talking to three other people at a table. When you come over, she's like like talking, so you just come up, and when you say that, she stops and she looks at you and she says, "You got the wrong person." And she kind of turns back to her friends.
I'm sorry, I believe I was talking to Captain Henry.
She turns back to you. She's like, "The name's Hedwig." All right, the name's
That's what I
Hedwig. I don't know how she sounds.
Hendrik.
She's oh, you're one of those special ones, huh?
Yes, I am very special. By the way, you should probably take your foot off the chair. It's very rude.
She
I mean the
says,
table.
She's no, her foot's on the chair, like on a chair.
You should probably take your foot off the chair. It's very rude.
She goes, "Nonsense." She says, "These are my friends. They don't care."
But in this fine establishment, would you want your reputation as a captain to sink further?
Do I know you?
Get it? Sink? Oh,
She looks at her friends and they all like kind of shrug their shoulders. And she goes, "Is there something you're looking for?"
Anyways, yes. Listen, my compatriots and I request passage down to Baldur's Gate.
You're in luck. I'm going there actually tomorrow. Bringing some supplies.
Wonderful. Yeah, well, I should say my compatriots and one horse.
Are you there for the
horse?
Are you going there for the work?
I'm going home.
Oh, you're from Baldur's Gate. Oh, sorry to hear what's happening down there. It's pretty crazy.
What's happening down in Baldur's Gate?
You didn't hear?
I haven't been home in 5 years.
She says, Eltergard sank into hell.
I'm going to turn around to back to the group. I'm going to walk back to... One moment. I'm going to walk back to the group. Perhaps I'm not as homesick as I previously thought.
What's happened?
Well, apparently, Eltergard sank into the bottom of the ocean.
I've got an aunt who lives in Elfgard.
Well, she's probably dead now.
Well,
I'm sorry, Elturel,
I've
not
had a family.
Elturgard. Elturel.
Elturel has sunk into the ocean. Yes, I had an uncle that lived there, and his family.
that'll be all right. It's miles away from Baldur's Gate. It's like a 2-day ride. We'll be fine.
You're right, but the north is fairly safe. The only thing that's dangerous is the dragon and us.
Well, I've still got to cash him in, haven't I? And point to Brenda.
You're right. How about proposition? go to Baldur's Gate, drop Render off, spend a few days reminiscing, exploring the town again, showing off, touring, and then we come right back.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like a splendid idea to me. Besides,
A,
it has to be-
vacation. A
it has to
vacation.
be that orc is starting to get a mind of his own.
Yes, it's
Getting
better.
a bit of an attitude.
It is better off to sell him off to the militia.
Unless, yeah, I'm totally up for that. Unless there is some seriously easy cash going down there. If we could get ourselves like a cushy deal where we're not having to scrimp and save and root around in tombs and things, then just mine's open to opportunities.
Are you saying this still in front of the captain, or did you leave her hearing distance?
I left her. And I said,
Okay,
"One moment."
okay.
I went back. I say, well, and Baldur's Gate, I don't think we'll be spelunking anytime soon, but I do have a few of my old flames that quite wealthy, quite upper crust individuals that might be able to get us work. Running errands and whatnot. We'll be paid well. Well, you'll be paid well. I shall be sleeping with her. Or at least I'll have to convince her to give us jobs. Oh, whichever.
It's a sacrifice that is, I think we're all willing to make.
It's definitely a sacrifice I am willing to make. But if we're going, we should, if we were to pick, I would say we should go work for my dear Jennifer. Very gentle woman. Very wealthy.
Kind of, what kind of work does she? How has she amassed her wealth?
Inheritance.
Oh,
It's my favourite type.
they're usually easier to talk out of their cash that way.
No, she won't be doing none of that. Unfortunately, most of her wealth is still controlled by her father,
Ah,
who was
Slight
currently alive. Who was currently alive and well the last time I saw
well,
him.
maybe he sank.
He definitely does not live in that town by Baldur's Gate that I can't pronounce or remember the name to.
El Terrell.
He definitely did not live in El Terrell.
Ah, well, it was a hope.
Plus,
How do you feel about that captain, Giovanni?
Well, very rude. As you saw her foot up on the chair.
It's still up on the chair.
Yes, it is. I am aware of that. I shall correct that behavior. One moment. We'll go back.
Okay. Yeah, when you come back, she's like
Captain
in the
Harvey?
middle of a sentence with her friends. And then I threw him overboard,
Harvey,
and they're all like, ah, ha, 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 and they're laughing. She's, oh, yes.
I come in. Captain Harvey, may I speak to you once again?
Yeah. She's like, what do you need? Need that ride?
So, our compatriots and I have agreed that we shall vacation in Baldur's Gate for a little while, and then, after our fun is done, we shall come straight back to Neverwinter.
She says, well, it might be a while since I come back up this way. I'm not a taxi service. Well, never mind. She doesn't say that because they don't have taxis. I guess carriage service.
Well, would you kindly be as one for the time being? Just this once?
She says, I'll be there for 7 days before I head back up. I have to bring these supplies down there to Baldur's Gate. I mean, it's pretty crazy. So how do you plan on getting in?
We got papers.
Because I heard they
On the
locked the
ship?
gates. There's so many people trying to get in there right now because they're scared.
We'll be arriving with you. You'll vouch for us.
She says, you're just passengers.
I'm a recruiting sergeant from the Baldur's Gate Army. They'll be begging me to come in.
Yeah, there you are.
Oh, so yeah, that's what they're looking
What
for.
is it?
They're looking for people to fight. That's why I thought you
know,
were going
look
there
what
for
I've got.
business. That's why I thought you were looking for work.
I'm going to get paid.
Ah, perfect then. That's what they're looking for. People to join their army. How is Giovanni responding to that? Like, what's the look on his face when she says that?
I'm not joining any army. I'm physically unfit.
Ah, well,
I'm already a member of the army.
then why aren't you there? You're probably going to be considered a deserter.
Well, I've been called a deserter on numerous occasions. Well, and on this particular one, I'm actually not. I'm a recruiting sergeant, and I've been recruiting.
Oh, you must have been
I'm a
out
point of
before.
render.
You must have been out before it happened.
I've been out for 6 years, and this is the first person I've recruited.
They definitely think you're just dead.
Yeah.
Like 100%, we're gonna show up and they're gonna be like, "Wait, you're alive?"
Oh my god. She's like, well, I'll be leaving in the morning if you want to come. It is a long journey.
Oh well, put our feet up. Enjoy the sea air. Sounds lovely. I mean, how much are you paying us?
She's like, paying you. She's like, I charge 5 silver pieces per day for a hammock.
I have my own hammock, and I hold up my hammock.
It's still 5 silver
We don't
pieces.
need any hammocks. We don't need
What am I paying
hammocks.
for? What am I getting for 5 silver pieces?
You're getting a ride there.
All right. Well. How long is it? How many days is it?
I have a private cabin for 2 gold pieces per day, but that's only for a person. Maybe 2.
Oh, maybe 2. Will you be there?
It's my ship. Of course,
Geo.
I'll be there.
Oh, things just got interesting.
Don't burn any more bridges. Remember what happened with the druids?
Lads, it seems like we're going home with a bang.
And that's where we'll leave it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
She didn't answer the question. How many days travel is it?
Oh, it's like 40 something.
Yeah, I think we know.
Yeah, you guys would know. I'll have to get the exact numbers.
It's because it 40 days travel at 5 silver pieces a day. I can't afford that.
Actually,
I'm gonna have to work on the damn ship.
I need to work with you and get you some money. Because you came in later, you should
Okay.
have something. I totally remembered that
Technically,
after.
we can't. Technically we can afford it in the party loot, but I'm not paying that. I'm a cheapskate.
We'll give him the skeletal horse. That's got to be worth a fortune.
It's a horse that you don't have to feed or stable. You could probably ride it forever without it tiring. Don't know how much good that would do somebody on a ship, but you know.
So there's a problem with us going back. And now that you brought up that damn storyline that Wizards is making, we might not see Costa again.
He might get actually recruited and like drawn in, and
No, he has an enemy
that's
there.
the end of. Oh, does he?
He's not might be recruited. He is enlisted
He's
already.
in
He's
the
been
army.
enlisted. They will immediately give him new orders and tell him to report to barracks or a new
It
company
might
or
be-
regiment or whatever.
It might be an
Yeah, but-
interesting jaunt through the story as we break
Yeah,
him
when we
out
get-
and go full desertion.
We get to do at least a little bit of a descent into Avernus. It looks really cool. I'm up for that.
I also Giovanni will also have to be in disguise the whole time because he's a wanted criminal. I don't know if the wanted posters stay up. I don't know if the statute of limitations is within 5 years, but I'm pretty sure it still is. So I'm
And
going in
I might be
disguise.
able to get some actual work there, which will be interesting. Perhaps the wealthy inheritor has some job she needs done.
Yeah, it's gonna take over 17 days to sail.
Well, Giovanni has a few potential people to go to.
Oh my god.
I,
I was
I
not
fulfill
expecting this.
contracts.
That's
Yeah.
it's funny
I was
because
not
actually
expecting it either.
no actually it's funny because I was expecting this like months ago, like with Greg, like that's the whole thing. What happened in the basement of in Phandalin with the demons, that was all related to this, to Boulder's Gate actually.
Oh,
So that's kind of funny.
Well, try not to make too much because we're booking ass.
yeah,
out of
we're
there
probably
anyways.
only going to be there for like 2 sessions and then we're going to leave. Good luck trying to work in Shauna's new character. I have no idea where we're going to end up next session.
She'll meet us in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, that makes it easier. Oh,
Until, you
God.
know, we decide to mutiny upon the ship, take it upon ourselves, and go to Saltmarsh.
If that happens on the way to Saltmarsh, that ship's just gonna sink. He's gonna wake up and the ship's already going down. What the hell happened? Oh, kidding. This is hilarious.
But not really, because here's the Hydra and a Kraken at the same time. Have fun!
I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys have been with
We don't know what we're doing.
Phandalin, Neverwinter, now Baldur's Gate.
Well, honestly, when I said when I recommended us, we ditch the Lateron and just like go back to Baldur's Gate. I was literally a fleeting thought I had. I was like, what are just in my mind? I just automation just came out. The words just came out of my mouth without thinking.
Why would
And I'm
you
thinking,
wanna leave
we
them?
just go home. You know, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna have like kooky new adventures, and then you know, you guys with the fucking new storyline, with the health portal and everything. I thought going home was gonna be nice. You know, we're gonna have some hijinks with like you know, with the authority and stuff. We're gonna be running from the cops because I'm a wanted criminal, etc. You
Hey,
know,
that might
and
still
now
happen.
shit just got real.
I mean, that could be happening on
I
top
don't
of
know.
everything else. There's gonna be
It's
a
gonna
lot
be
of stuff
real
going
interesting
down.
figuring out how we end up going from Descent into Avernus to like Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica.
Yeah.
We're gonna go from the scent of that back to Dragons of Icespire.
The way I
and
do it in my
finish up
head,
in
it's like kind of all going on at the same
Actually-
time.
Actually, no, we're not. We're technically this isn't Dragons of Icespire anymore. We're way past. I mean, that ship has long sailed.
we're going to end up back in Dragon Heist, aren't we?
Either Dragon
Probably.
Heist. Yeah.
Probably trying to
Alright.
steal the vault for ourselves to pay off all the insurmountable debt we've racked up.
Either we're going to Dragon Heist, or we're doing a new campaign where we just take down Halia Thornton
There you go.
in the town of Phandalin.
If you travel there on foot, you'll be going through Waterdeep. And Phandalin.
If we do end up in Avernus, we can probably get some devil on board who can get Halia Thornton sucked into hell. That'll fucking learn her.
That is an
Nah,
option.
are you kidding me? No, she'll probably love it. She'll fit right in. She witch.
She is a devil summoner and worshiper, as far as
Yeah.
we know. So
Were
maybe
they
it's-
devils or were they demons? I can't remember.
Devils. We were
Yeah,
fought
yeah.
spine devils.
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah.
oh boy, you guys.
So is
funny.
is it Shana? Is Shana one of the people that we played with that time when we went to the ball?
she
Liverpool?
is, yes. She played the wood elf druid.
Okay.
That's not the one that did the thing with
forget.
Sael, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, that was an Aarakocra.
Gotcha.
The owl thing.
Yes.
I don't remember their characters.
No, as I said, she's got a lot of experience with D&D, and I think her sense of humor is pretty in line with all of ours. So
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But would she be ready for the absolute chaos?
I told her she needed to watch a couple of the streams before committing to this, and she did, and she's like, I'm fully on board. So
Because we literally plan our next sessions like we fly by the seat of our pants, or at least
Oh, 100%.
make
There are
Sebastian-
no plans. We start the game and it's like, oh, where are we going this time? Who knows?
We make Sebastian fly by the seat of his pants. You know, we
I'm
keep
pretty
it,
sure
we
he's
keep
just
the eye.
running off of rollable tables at this point.
That's a good thing, though, Sebastian. We're keeping you on your feet.
Yeah, we're
Keeping